Dylan Kelch, the Carter wins it though.
Comes out. Oh, Liam Newton, strong as ever. Across to Rossi Baskin, chips it in, one-on-one here. Andrew Mack, he gets it out. Bubba Williams puts it in. It's going to go deep. It comes down. Tonks has got it. It's all wrapped up. It's physical. Can't pick it. Red one. It goes down. Everyone wants it. Oh, comes out the streaky. Huge play. Brody Kenny, punch from behind. Comes in. Adam Hull. No, it's Carter. It's smothered.
Dragged him down in the tackle.
And he's paid that.
Kirkmont. And he's hurt himself doing it.
Welcome to Wirrulla. It's bustling because it's grand final day 2018.
Good morning, folks.
So I just better check on here. How'd you go with So it's going to be an interesting game. Yeah, today we're going to see one of the most interesting characters ever to play in the Midwest Football League, the man they call Froggy. He played more than 100 league games out here, won a couple of best and fairest. But we digress. Let's get back to the hangar. It's Elliston versus the West Coast Hawks. Mark Dolling playing his last game for the Hawks before he goes back to Cummins and plays in Ramblers' centenary year. So it's a big one for everyone, especially the Hawks. They've lost the last three. They're very, very hungry for a win.
Oh, is there a bite?
Yeah, I'm about to get a mic to you.
Yeah, we'll probably get the crowd like hitting us on the shoulder.
So don't put this one here on. Yeah, this one's for you. It is Peter. Yep. Okay. Just a quick pour it out the way. There you go. That one there will go on there. Then you can pretty much forget about it. There you go.
So, can you hear yourself talk or not?
No.
This will be a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, let's hope it's a good game.
Yeah. The selection.
Yeah, well, the selection, we've got a full squad.
Yeah, well, apart from, who's the young fella that did his ankle?
Kai Higgins.
Kai Higgins, yep.
So in for Kai is our captain.
Rossi Baskin.
Rossi Baskin.
Yeah, yep, first game since Mortlock.
First game since Mortlock.
So what he's going to see what he's like,
Let's-
match fitness and
Yeah, he'll be fit enough. It's just whether
whether he's got the touch.
Whether he's got the touch, exactly.
You know, could be lacking touch. He's a quality footballer, but could be lacking touch. And
He's a big in though,
Yeah.
Roscoe, and he's missed out on a couple of final grandies because of injuries.
he had a bad run down when he played for Tasman, didn't he?
Yeah, he missed out on the 212 up here at Bomber Park / the hangar.
Yeah.
So it's happy hunting ground for the rooster up here.
Well, we knocked you off when you were the favourites all year in 2006, I recall.
Oh yeah, chipped one back there on me, fell, didn't you?
Yes, well.
What about that one?
Yes, well, that was the year we were battling to make the finals there for a while, and then we got on a big winning run right at the end of the season and brought home the goods. So
Yeah, we had a star. We had the Kane Williams and Kenny Pryor was coaching us then, I believe.
Yep. No, but we pulled it off. But yeah, we've got a pretty strong side here. Our boys should be pretty hungry after losing 3 in a row, hopefully. But
it's a well-managed professional unit. You train together.
Yeah, yep.
You know,
Yes,
we're a little bit different for us with a smaller village, and our players, we've got to get all our homegrown back from Adelaide every week, and our homegrown from Lincoln every week, just to get us on the park. So we're pretty happy to get here, actually.
Yeah. You know, you've done very well, and you've certainly got a pretty talented, pretty exciting side on the park here. But yeah, our boys, well, we've only had one change from second semi. Yes, James Wesley has come returning from injury. Harmon Baldock has been unfortunately missed out. He
Oh, I saw him playing in the Bees last week.
He did. He played. Him and a couple of guys had to play in the Bees to try and earn their spots in the A's and prove they're worthy. And yes, as we see the players coming in for the toss now. But yeah, we've
Stevie Paul.
But yeah, we've got a pretty decent looking side there. So hopefully the guys should be fairly fit. Hopefully on what's going to be a warmish afternoon.
Yeah, it's always a bit warmer up here at Wirrulla, and we've got Steve and Ross out there for the Roosters.
And Cameron Montgomery.
And Stevie's won it.
And he will kick to the scoreboard end.
Kicking to the west.
Yep. Oh, Roy doesn't think it's very warm up here. He's into the stonies already.
Yeah, the cameraman. Cameraman's on the stones.
Yeah, he's trying to warm himself up a bit.
Okay. Oh well, it could be a wobbly camera by 3/4 time.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful spring day, isn't it?
It is.
Probably
It's a lovely day.
25 knot nor'west, which is synonymous with the equinox.
Yes, you do feel the wind a bit more probably up here than it may be down at ground level, but yes, no, it's perfect conditions for footy really. Breeze is blowing mostly across the ground.
And you've got to agree, Feldy, probably the best two teams are playing today. There's no surprises. The Roosters have been sort of holding on to second for a while.
Yeah, they
and
have.
Only one defeat for the year for the Hawks, and that was us by a point.
That was, and yes, the Roosters were very good on that day. And the time before we played you guys, it was a 1 point result the other way. So
yeah, and I think the first
very close games.
The first round where you did us up by quite a margin, we were pretty low on cattle that round. And,
yes.
Other than that, when
second semi-final where it was, it was only really in the last quarter we sort of broke you guys open a bit. Got 4 or 5 goals in reasonable hurry in the last quarter and got away.
Yeah, well you jumped us, so we had to play catch up for 3, and our third quarter was brilliant.
Yes, it probably
ran a bit low on legs, I think. Here we go, the boys are lined up. This is always the hairs on the back of your
yes, it is.
spine time.
We're gonna stand for it?
I think we stand for the national. Sorry?
Margins.
Margins? Oh, in a tight one, the Roosters by a kick.
I'm going to back our boys in to win by about 6 goals.
There you go, there's a confident man. We line up for the anthem. Looks like we've got the B-grade umpires going back to back, have we?
Yeah, they did the same. Yes, they did the same in the first and second semi when we had the Far West umpires panel. That's sort of I think that's half the reason they sort of have 3 umpires here. It's they weren't going to go back to back. They'd have 4 umpires down here. But that's a decision they've made, and
it's a credit to Wirrulla. They got the ground up and running. It looks great.
It's it's looking pretty good in was pretty dry. What's been a pretty dry
no anthem.
Pretty dry year up until about a month ago. The ground is actually looking quite good to play on.
Yeah,
from this distance anyway. But,
surrounded by a 10-bag crop.
Oh well, I don't. I think you're getting a little overconfident there.
Well, that's a fisherman calling it. That's a fisherman calling it.
No, the crops are certainly, certainly turned around a lot in the last month, but I think most of the guys up here would be happy with 5 or 6 bags this year, to be honest with you. I think that's,
from the start we had.
Yep.
But, what do you think? How many here today? Can you look around?
Surveying over the crowd, there's a few on the netball courts. I believe they've just witnessed Western Districts topple Wirrulla for an A-grade netball flag.
Oh right, Wirrulla finally.
Oh, that's what I believe I saw happening.
Okay,
anyway.
well, they were favourites. So that's one favourite for the day.
Yep. Yeah, that was. There's quite a bit of excitement over there. It's been a few years since Western Districts have last saluted in an A-grade netball.
Yeah, it's good to see the Dippers do well.
So, yeah, well, I'm not sure if I've got any other sides competing today, so quite good for them. But yeah, I'd say the crowd would be. What do you think about 1,400 maybe?
I was going to say 1,450, but
I think
I'm not going to argue with him.
1,480.
Yeah.
I think you know these things.
Yeah, no, I just did a rough calc.
We'll go around that mark then, Rezo.
I'll still go the Roosters by a kick.
Yeah. Yes.
And we got the Far West umpires here.
Yes.
So we got Sheep Warmington. Is it?
Yes, Sheep Warmington, Paul Warmington to toss the ball up. That's Green,
No surprises. Big
Green
Kelsey in the middle
yes.
with the captain coach.
Yes,
Otis,
Joe McGuinness.
Otis Carter, Liam Newton,
McAvoy starting in the
Del
middle.
Miller, and the Rolls Royce, J. Bubba Williams.
Yes.
Up she goes. Otis and Kelsey.
A good tap down by Kelsey. Siggers overruns the ball there.
Del Miller's got it, switches it out.
Yep, Shuey diving in, getting it to big dog Kelsey.
And down to the half forward line, getting mopped up by Roscoe Bascom. Handballs out to Lukey Pryor. And here comes young
Joe Burgoyne sees the ball out of bounds.
on the wing,
Yes.
member side.
Wing, half forward, favouring the Hawks there.
Ball thrown in.
Very
Otis
flat
and
throw in
Kelsey
there.
again.
Now,
Liam wraps him up.
McAvoy gets tied up.
He's tied up well by Liam. Young Rocky Newton, all the way from Adelaide today.
Yep.
Dad flew him over,
Yep.
and the brother in the family plane.
Yep. Local boy, yeah. And Otis wins
Taps
that
down, away goes Adam Harrell. Taps it in front of him.
Shuey
Handballs
Harvey,
across, Del Miller.
Del Miller.
Oh,
Yes,
bounced
it's
through the
easy
middle,
to
got
handle
some space. Brody Kenny, straight down the corridor.
Good score there by
Good ball.
Hainsey.
Locked in on the 50-metre line here. It'll be a ball up.
Another ball up.
Yeah, got a big corridor footy by the Roosters.
Yeah. Yes, Jake McAvoy getting in, Scotty Montserrat getting in there for a strong tackle.
Okay, big Kelsey.
Kelsey wins the tap down straight to Del Miller though. Oh, bubbles
Jay
around.
William over there. Adam Harrell's got a bit of space. Gets handballed out. Puts it into the pocket. Oh, and there's Smacko. Smacko for the Roosters in the pocket. Smack O'Connell, young Sam O'Connell's come back from Lincoln this year. He's inside the boundary here.
Yeah, tough kick from this angle.
Yeah, left post I'd say.
This breeze will be.
Feldy, left post. He's on off the boot's going to swing wide.
Pushed it across.
First score on the board to the Rooster.
It's across the face of the board, and it will be Tyson Montgomery, the fossil, to bring it in. Looking around, looking for options. He'll go long and.
He's gone down the negative flank.
And a big grab there by Kelsey, the big dog.
Yeah, he's going to be a worry for us today, the big fella.
Oh, that's not the best kick.
Oh, late tackle on the monkey there. That's our chemist.
Well met. They came in hard. Big dog's going to get in the way of this again and bring it to ground, and the ball that'll be a throw in, half forward for the Roosters.
And she comes, Kelsey and Otis again. Good throw. Oh, hangs on to it. I think big fella's
rock infringement there. They played advantage there. I think they played the advantage.
I don't think he played it actually.
I think he allowed the advantage.
There was no advantage there, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not, but there's definitely some holding happening there.
Forward pocket deep for the Rooster. In she comes. Otis and Kelsey again.
Third man
goes
up.
to ground into the corridor. Tommy Rum.
Oh, well done, Holmesy. Oh,
goes back in.
Behind.
Scramble.
And
It's tough in there.
Very tight. Yes, ball's not.
Drops.
Ball's
Comes out.
bowling around.
He's got young
Del Miller.
Get some space.
Harold steps
Adam
around
Harrell.
and he'll put it
First,
through.
yes.
No
it's
touch.
Jeff.
Oh, went across the face. Went across the face, actually, yeah.
The Roosters look dangerous up forward there, Feldy.
They're generating some early shots, definitely. They are a dangerous forward line, and it'll be up to the fossil to bring it back in.
Big Tonks on the mark there. Need a few goals from him today. Oh, it's fallen
kick,
short.
and that's
And
right,
Otis
no,
Carter picks it up on the 50-metre line. What's he going to do here? I think he's going to go for it. No, he's picked up someone short. And that's his little mate, Joey Burgoyne.
Joey Burgoyne.
There's a famous footy family, isn't it?
Yeah, they've certainly produced some good footballers, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do they call the uncle over there, plays for the Hawks?
Silk.
Silk.
Yes.
Well, Joey's got a bit of silk too, I'll give you the tip. Here he is in the negative pocket, puts it up, and that nor'wester takes it to the right. So, yeah, the Roosters 3 points and the Hawks yet to score. I'd say most of the play's been in our forward line for the last 15,
It has.
10 minutes or something.
Oh, the game, I don't think it's been going for 10 minutes yet, but...
Oh well, grand finals do that to you. Lose track of time.
You can. You can indeed, Roso.
And the Hawks bring it back in, that negative pocket again, up they go.
Up they go, just down the line. Oh, that's a good grab at the back there by Hainsey. And holds it off to Mark Darling. Frog here, this is his first real look at it. Gets it down the line and getting in front. Cam can't quite hang on to the mark.
Stevie Paul gets it, puts it into the corridor again. Brody Kenny. He's got some space again, weaves around, puts it on his wrong preferred. Tommy Rum, has he got it?
Tyson's going to get there, good spoil.
Which comes to ground. Watch out for some magic here.
Well done, Hainesy, got in there, for his body in.
Tommy gets it forward to the Tonks, taps it on. Who's there? Runs onto it, it's a goal. The Roosters get the first one on the board. And there's that Rooster army. I can hear him from here, Feldy.
Yep, you can. Yeah, we're right above them, so.
Yeah, no, they're a very parochial crowd.
You've got to celebrate it like this.
All right, sorry. Yep, I've wobbled the screen around here, sorry about that.
It's going to be...
Yeah.
That's right, I got it.
So yeah, the Rooster Army, well, they are well known around the coast as being quite parochial and voice, and the famous hill down there at Rooster Park gets them over the line a bit.
Yes, yeah, you can certainly hear a lot of noise coming from there late in an A-grade game, often. Bit like the hanger when they get the tap beers going. As Aidan Whitford just barrels that one out of the forward line. Bunga meets it hard, comes through, leaves the ball behind.
I locked out Joe Berg on clears. Gone out to the wide as Stevie Paul tries the one-hander.
Yeah, well done, and Joe McGuinness will mop it up, feeds the handball back to Doling on the left.
Beautiful skills. Yeah, beautiful skills from the captain coach.
Yes, well that's why he played over 100 league games. He's got some brilliant skills. Dylan just pumps it long, looking for Bunga, no, gets through to the back, and that'll be rushed across.
Yeah, that's some good footy there from Lukey Pryor. Yep. He's come back into the Rooster fold this year. He's had a couple of years off. It's good to see him back. Him and his brother were great players.
Chip into the pocket there.
Yeah, Adam Hurrell picks it up and deep in defence, chips it over to Joey Burgo, and on the current he's got Otis clear if he wants him. Otis Carter puts it up for Bubba. Oh, hang on, Liam
Mark
Newton.
Doling's going to run luck, knowing Liam Newton, and Kelsey will mop up, out back to Scotty Mont under pressure, flicks it out to Doling. He'll flick it through. Joey McGuinness, he's got space to run now. What's he going to do with it? Turns around, just pumps it in.
It's going to be Ross Baskin.
Beansy gets on the end of it.
Oh, no, he's dropped it. Ross gets it away. Goes out to Stevie Paul again. He's looking pretty relaxed, Stevie, but straight into the corridor. Liam Newton. They call him Rocky down there at Rooster Park. Puts it straight down.
He
dropped it off. Puts into the space in front of Tonks.
That's not his best effort, but Dylan Kelch can't quite get
hard physical footy in the middle there. Oh, Del Miller pushed him in the back. Yeah. Young Sheep picked that up.
Flicks it out to Scotty Mont, plays straight on. And
killed everyone unawares there, Feldy. No one realised he was going to play.
Yeah. I think Mark Doling was pointing there. He saw someone open on the wing. He was expecting him to get kicked too, but
locked up in the middle now.
Yeah.
Scores 1-2 the Rooster. The Hawks 1 point. We'd be what, 10 now in?
Probably about that. Yeah. Dylan Kelch wins that tap down. No one in particular. Goes back and gets the own ball, and
he gets a lot of touches. That no one in particular. Hey. Kelsey's got it.
He seems to be everywhere on the ground.
Oh, he's all over it. Yeah. Up she goes, Otis and Kelsey again.
Yep. And Otis
gets that one, went his way.
Body work.
Comes down, who's got that? Brody Kenny again, gets it right through to the half forward line. We've got, Jordan Newton picks it up, chips it into Tonks. Yeah, good. Young Sam McConnell's going for it. We've got here, young Carter. How's that one looking?
I reckon he's...
That's another one. That's another one for the Rooster. Peter Carter, I think. That's the Rooster 2-1. 2-2 to the Hawks 1 point. Geez, the commentary tower's swaying around. Those Rooster supporters are...
Yeah, they're starting to rock.
They're excited, they are. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, well, the Roosters are certainly the ones that have come out with their tails up and switched on. And
I think the Hawks look a little nervy. What'd you say?
Yeah, we're just not... a couple of drop marks. Yeah, just...
they're a professional team. They'll come back. They'll settle.
Okay,
there's no doubt about that.
Joey McGuinness wins that hard ball, knocks it out, but Adam Hurrell pick it up. Holding the ball.
Yeah, no, big call there. Yeah, right. Otis got it. Yeah. He's opted for the negative side. What's happened here? Did I hear a whistle? No.
Maybe that was on the netball court.
The netball court.
Oh, Scotty Mont.
Deep into attack the Rooster.
Jake McAvoy, what's he going to do with it?
Just young Rudolph out to Kelsey Welp. Beautiful kick. Oh, Adam spoils the Kelch. He's all out, locks him up too. Well tackled, I thought.
He ends up with it. Cam Montgomery chips it out.
Comes out wide. Oh, there's Hawks everywhere here. They're out.
We'll get it over top to Corey. They're out here. Corey can turn and go, turn and run. Looks for Aidan Whitford. Cody Colbung, sorry, with the kick.
Benny Hurrell.
Sees it out.
And well played, Benny Hurrell. He locked him up. They look dangerous then, Feldy.
Yes.
I thought you're away.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any grand final nerves out there.
Yep. Down to Corey Cabot.
Yep. He's locked up by Dell. Locked up by Dell.
Yep.
There he goes, and away we go. Lukey Pryor again out of defence.
Scotty Mont.
What was it up there? Oh,
good ball by Scotty Mont there.
I thought that was in the back to young monkey then. Yep. Anyway, it's all locked up.
Yep. And Scotty Mont will emerge with the ball to Mark Darling. Tips it to Dylan Montgomery. D-Shackle will pump
He goes straight down the corridor.
And look for
one-on-one contest down
over the top, over the head of Beansy there, and it's out of bounds.
And it is too.
In the forward pocket for the Hawks. And we need to lock it down there for a bit and try and get a score out of this movement.
Yeah, we got the captain down there in number 10, so he was under that and pressed it over.
Carter gets in and comes over top with that.
It's the ground. Dell wraps him up. Actually comes Stevie Paul again. No, Liam Newton over to Joey, back to Stevie Paul.
Yep.
No, that's Rocky Newton again, sorry.
Yep.
Puts it down the wing.
Yeah. And backing back, Scotty Mont over his head. Hainsey falls over. And Scotty Mont knocks it out to Hainsey again. Hainsey will run around, he'll look for his options.
Puts it back into the corridor. Beautiful kick.
Corey Cabot. Yeah. And Kuza, what's he going to do with it? He'll chip it across ways.
Yeah, they're not in a rush. They're going to chip it around, hold possession here.
Yeah. Just be patient with the ball here.
Yeah, they chipped it around and over.
Out there to Frog.
Back to the captain coach again. He's got him, is it?
He's just the coach, he's not the captain.
Oh, is he? Okay, sorry about that. That was last year, wasn't it?
No, he hasn't been captain, he's the coach. Cameron Montgomery's the captain.
There you go.
So look, straight kick, looking for Bunga. Bunga doesn't quite get to it. Cam Mont.
Steve Paul again picks it up, mops up, straight over again.
Ball spilling around. Cam Mont wraps him up in a tackle, and that'll be a ball up. About 40 out from the Hawks' goal.
They need one, just to steady.
We do.
Up she goes, Elliston. Dolling again.
Yep. And Burgoyne will emerge.
Burgoyne out of defence again. That's
And
fine.
Jake McAvoy gets the spoil down.
Liam Newton, Jordan, over to Bubba Williams.
Taps
it over to the chemist, Monkey. Andrew McLeod, famous name in South Australia.
Jake McAvoy will tie him up in a tackle along with Scotty Mont.
I thought they were out then. Well done, Streaky. It was good defence. Okay, I think in the ruck we've got Andrew McLeod.
Kelsey wins it down though and gets
his own ball. Beautiful. Out to
bombs it out and hoping that'll run out.
Yeah, well, professional run out that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I think he's
in the big league they'd pay that.
Oh, I think he's under enough pressure. It'd be pretty hard to pay.
About that. There was
you wouldn't know if Razor Ray was umpiring.
Anyway, out she goes again.
Mark Darling gets it down to Dylan Montgomery. We'll call them names a lot today.
Yeah, there's a lot of Monts around.
Jack Lovegrove nearly gets him tackled. Yep, that's Dylan Mont again. There's Witters over his head. Cam coming in, goes to ground when he didn't need to.
Picked up here by Liam Newton again. Oh, he's got Bubba Williams loose. Beautiful delivery to Tonks.
Oh, very good effort there.
Yeah, he did put himself right in the hole, didn't he?
He'll fly for them all the time and gets the ball out of bounds.
I can see what's going on down there. He's got him in the hole every time Tonks needs. Roosters will have to counteract that. In it goes, deep into the tack. Who's going to mop up?
Sparky's in there. He's wrapped him up in the tackle.
Yeah, good tackle and the ball will be balled up.
The best fullback going around. He's been...
he's had some good battles, him and Tonks.
Yes, they have.
I remember the prelim last year. It was a big duel. It comes down, who's got that? It's a chip out from Jordan Newton.
And it's going to run across goal.
Come to Tommy Rum. You can pencil this in, I reckon.
Oh, no, he can't. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, he screwed that right across.
Yeah, no, he just didn't...
Probably should have gone the option. There was a few loose roosters there.
Yeah, he should have looked in the corridor maybe.
You never know with him. He's mercurial. He can pull anything out of the hat.
He can.
Who we got here?
Yeah, he is a very talented player, that's no doubt about that. Strong-bodied. And Dylan Mont's all on his own in the pocket. He'll turn and run.
It's going down that.
And Mark Darling backing back. Zach Lovegrove wrestling with...
Joey Bergs.
Yep. Sees the ball out.
Good contest that.
Yep.
He's got the Colts short on.
Yep.
Goes back in the middle, Liam Newton.
Yeah, he hasn't actually played Colts at all this year though.
He's going Smacko O'Connell, he's overrun it. We got Pig Rumbelow there. Comes down the ground.
Yep, and gets wrapped up by Dylan Cabot there. And Pate holding the ball. Hainsey will run away with it. And Zach Lovegrove's out on his own. He'll turn and run, he'll look inside, and he'll just bomb it in for Bunga.
In from behind comes Benny Hurley, gets it. Oh, Steve's, they took Stevie's head off.
That was high.
Yep, he's got a loose man here, Benny Hurley, if he wants him. Doesn't look that way.
He's looking to take an attacking option if he can.
Yeah, no, he's gone very gutsy stuff. 4-on-1 out there. Yeah. But in his defence, Andrew McLeod gets away with it. We've got an umpire. Oh, didn't see that.
No, he's paid a free kick to Hawks. I didn't see what for. But it'll be Mark Dolan to take it, either way.
Yeah, okay.
And
this is a big kick.
yeah,
He'll be 50 out right on the line. Andrew
Andrew
McLeod stand up. No, he's chipped it short.
Off.
Yeah, well played.
And
Bit of loose defence from the Roosters.
yes, and that's Dylan Montgomery.
35 straight out.
Kirk Montgomery there. I thought it was Kirk initially, and I thought I'd seen a 7 on his back when he got up, but it's 5.
So this is the first real chance of a Hawk goal here.
Yes, it's best
Young
Mont
Mont on 35. Comes in, puts it up with a win.
Runs close to the man on the mark.
It looks all right off the boot. No, didn't
not
quite make it.
enough. There from Ronster.
As she goes, oh, he's paid for the kick. Lukey Pryor, who's got it. Joey runs into trouble. Deep in defence, comes out. Del Miller again. He's looking for Andrew McLeod, and out she goes. A lot of play out on that north side, isn't
there will be. That's
on that east side.
The wind's going to push the ball that way all the time, so.
Yeah. And she's thrown. Up we go. We got Otis and Kelsey again. Inside. It's been a good duel. I think Kelsey's had the better of him already, though. Gets locked up.
Yeah, well, Kelsey was EP Ruckman for a reason this year.
Yeah. You got to remember where he started too. He was a Rooster to start with down there. He did his Colts down there.
He was, yes. He's been at the Hawks for a good 7 years or 8 years now.
And the brother down there at the Tasmans, of course. Yep. Okay, out she comes.
Yep, Joey. No, Aidan Whitford, sorry, there.
He's brought it back. What's going on? Kelsey's kick.
He's paid a kick to Kelsey. Yeah, Witters had just knocked the ball in the forward line, loose ball in the forward line. But
look, big freeze there in the last couple of minutes. Kelsey puts it in. Oh, it's a bit of a mongrel kick. Comes out to. That was Rocky Newton again. He puts it out wide. Andrew McLeod out wide.
Good foil in there again. He'll do that all day. Scotty Mont gets his own ball after and chips it back to Doling. Doling will hold it up here. He'll just have a look around, try and wait for a good option.
And he's got one there too. Drops it in.
That is Dylan Montgomery once again. How many times has Mark already given the ball to Dylan?
Yeah, no, that's got to be seen too.
Yeah. And Dylan will look to come to the club side. And there's Cam.
He's missed it. Out to Adam Harley. Screws it back into the corridor. Tom Rum under it.
Tyson Mont gets his fist in.
Brushes the tackle. Goes on to his non-preferred. Handballs out to Smack O'Connell.
He'll get met by
here. He's wrapped up and
brings him down. Tyson Mont will get the ball. He'll give it to Jake McAvoy running past inside. Jake just pumps it back to centre half forward.
And Stevie Paul mops up again. He's been good at this all year. We run off. And we got Ross Bascom. Good to see him back on the park after going down at Mortlock.
Yeah, he doesn't quite get the bounce right there and
Russ is out of bounds. Yeah, he's had a bit of time off, Ross. Good to see the captain back though. In she comes.
In she comes, and Zach Lovegrove's going to have to take this tap. And Otis Carter crumbing out.
Back to Liam. He's got a man loose in one. Del Miller. Del Miller has got someone up forward. Straight to Jordan Newton. Has a look at it. Oh, he just doesn't quite control it. Out she goes. Thrown in right on the 50 in the Rooster forward line. Kelsey again. She comes down low, comes streaky bomb.
Hainsey there, it gets through his handballs, ends up with Dylan Cabot.
Into that corridor again, Feldy.
Dylan Mott, sorry. Why do I keep calling the wrong name?
Got a man out here.
Yeah, Witters turns around. He's got space. He's non-preferred.
It's going to go too long. Benny Hurrell from behind. Comes down, Stevie Paul, Ross Bascom.
And Beansy, he never had the ball.
Yeah, he's paid that, has he?
He's paid tackled it.
Comes out. We've got Adam Hurrell. Adam on his famous left foot, puts it up in the wind. Brody, Kenny right under it. And he doesn't quite get it. Yep. Tommy Rum.
Plays it out.
Tap out there.
Knew he's under pressure.
Yeah, okay, thrown right in front of us here. We've got Otis and Kelsey again. Comes Otis, get the back, gets his own ball.
Witters and Holmesy run into each other there.
Comes Smack O'Connell, he jumps it on the foot straight into the...
And Frog chops it off, tips it over. There is Mr. Cabot.
Yep, he's locked up.
He knocks it out.
Here comes Jay Williams, he walks and weaves and gets over to Joey Burger and he's got someone on, puts it up.
Jake McAvoy.
He's tapped it over the back, here comes Jordan Newton.
And running onto it behind him, first to the ball.
First to the ball. He's tackled well low and out she goes. Just don't seem like we've got the system going in there, Feldy. They're just banging it in.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be a lot of flowing play at the moment. It's just.
Anyway, comes in. Smack O'Connell's got it. Comes down to. Oh, who was that tack wrapped up heavily there?
Yeah,
was that young Del? Young Del Miller.
He's been drilled there. I didn't quite see who laid the tackle. I reckon it might have been Stickers, but.
Yeah, well, he's using it. And she comes Smack O'Connell. Oh, she's a bit unlucky there. He went low. I thought that was a bit of Joel Selwood. Effort.
Yeah, but nevertheless, Stickers will take the kick here.
Yeah. Is he going to come out wide on the attacking side?
You're going to cross to Holmesy.
Okay, there's a game change, because normal.
Holmesy will just sit back and weigh up his options.
He's got one in the middle. Oh, it's gutsy. Oh, comes down. What have we got here? Oh, there's Hawks everywhere. Comes back Brody Kenny's marked it on the 50. He's going to mark it on the 50.
Well, the fans there want him to try and put it through.
Yeah, a bit far out for my money, Feldy.
Yeah, the wind will help this slightly, but this southwesterly we've got blowing.
Anyway, Street, you've had all the play, so if the Rooster get one back here, it's a big win. It's a big win. And he comes, lines up from outside the 50.
He's given a good ride, but he's pulled it to the left slightly, and that looks to be a point.
Okay, so the scores are 2-3 Elliston, and the Hawks are 1 behind, and we'd be a good 15.
We'd be getting close to the 20-minute mark, I'd suggest.
Yeah. And what do you say? The wind straight across the ground, no real advantage.
Yeah, not massively one way or the other. No.
They're not going to try that again. They're going to come out to the defensive side. Chips it in. He's got someone on there. Oh, beautiful delivery.
Straight to Cameron. What's he going to do with it? He steps around the man on the mark. Kicks it out in the direction of Lovegrove. Zach Lovegrove will watch it bounce in front of him, gets the ball, gets tackled, gets brought to ground and
comes out. He's got a big leg. Comes out to Joey Burgon. He hands over to Jay Williams. He's got someone in the middle here.
Oh, well chopped off by Cam, and he runs now.
Oh, Otis negates that. Drops it. Yeah, he dropped the ball. A great tackle on the big fella, wasn't it? Oh no, he's played the other way. Hold the man. Okay, we'll take that.
Thought he got held onto a bit long after the ball came out, I think. But
okay. All right, young Otis Carter up from Port Lincoln. He's tried the
that's a high ball.
He's tried the barrel, and it's
come off.
Tommy Rum, is it?
Oh, no, it doesn't mean Mark not paid.
I would have paid that, but anyway, out to Williams, back to Tommy Rum, couple of famous
Stickers balls gets in the way of it, though.
In the way, Liam Newton. He's got 3 to beat.
Who's that trying to battle for the ball there?
Yeah, here comes some speed. Joey Burgon chips, he got someone there.
Scrubber ball. Corey Cabot's on him.
Shooks it out the back to Otis. Locked up.
Yeah, ball gets locked
Umpire says, I'll have it, thank you. 50 to 60 out.
Yep.
Geez, he's got some pace, that Burgon, when he gets out on his own.
He is. He's hard to chase, and he's very deft of foot. He can.
Off she goes in. She comes. It's Del Miller again, in and under. Otis gets it, jams it on the foot a little bit. It's Jordan Newton down there in the pocket with big Tonks behind it. He grabs it, screws it back in, and it's rushed over again. Good defensive work by the Hawks today, because you must admit it's been inside that 50 a little bit longer than down in the Hawks' nest. So. In she goes again. Up she comes, Jay Williams at the back.
Yep. And Haynes is going to end up with this ball, runs away with it. Just kicks it down the wing, looking for...
Oh, Ross Bascom gets a touch. Well nearly pulled it in. And it's all locked up on the wing there. Okay, we got the big 2 again. Kelshian, Andrew McLeod for us. He tries to get his...
Kelsey wins a tap down though. That looks to be Cam Mont coming out of there, and Witters is going to run onto it.
Witters is onto it here, yeah, he's got it too. He's paid, you see it.
Tried to pay the handball straight to Zach Lovegrove.
I think Zach was ready for that then.
No, well he didn't, he probably didn't quite get the handball where he wanted either. I think he sort of got half tackled as he
footy
went.
Though, very confident footy from the Hawks. I think he's picked a kick up.
Kick there. He must have come in higher, I guess. I'm guessing the Elliston player must have come in high.
Anyway, Zach's going to push it
through. He's going to chip it to the hot spot.
Oh, Dylan Williams in there, he puts in the hole. Socket off by Tommy Rom.
Yep.
It's come out to Del Miller. Del Miller in the middle, he's got Hawks surrounding him everywhere. Big Cotis is here to help him out. He swings onto his right, puts it straight up. We've got Jordan Newton flying.
Oh, Stickers, what a hanger. And he just runs off with it too, and then scrubbers a kick to Cam Mont. Cam Mont tries to stem through. Puts a handball in front of Joey McGuinness. Slug gets caught in the tackle. Ball pops out to Bainesy.
In goes Brody Kenny, he taps it out. Oh, it's hot in there, isn't it?
Slug steps around, stepping through on his non-preferred right foot, and he's put it through.
The Hawks are on the ball.
Yes.
That was a beautiful bit of footy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was just keep screaming it forward, get it forward at any cost, and get it through for a goal. But yes, you got to go back to that.
Okay, now the Hawks have got their first in the 2018 Grand Final, 1-1 Hawks and 2-3.
And we do have to tip our hat off to that brilliant mark just taken by Jake McAvoy.
It did too. The young Roo dog. Is that what you call him up there?
Stickers.
Oh, that's
Stickers
right.
we call him.
Yeah.
Yep. He's been that since he was about
How'd you get that
12.
name?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
Actually,
the Roo dog will fill us in, no doubt. It comes out, Jay Bubba Williams banks it straight down. Smack O'Connell caught behind.
Bombs it, gets it forward. Witters will get on the end of that, take a mark. He'll turn, look for his options, put it out, sits it out in front of the big dog Kelsh.
Comes from behind is Lukey Pryor, a great backhand.
Gets away from Kelsey, sits it out. Corey Cabot will pick it off. Goes to Mark Darling
on his own, he goes onto his left. It's going to go wide.
And it's going to go out for throwing.
I just see a little turn in momentum here, Feldy. I see the Hawks have settled. And the Roosters are just going to, before, they need to not let another goal on the board here because all their hard work will be undone.
Yeah, well, Zach Lovegrove can't quite get the ball.
Joe Gurgon comes out, takes a bounce, steadies, looks for someone, goes straight up the middle for big Otis Carter. Props, he comes down, Rocky Newton's got it, handles off. Well, good first quarter, I'd say.
Yep. Very good tight match. Let's say Elliston probably controlled most of the play, really. Hawks.
Well, we got 5 scoring shots to the Roosters to 2 to the Hawks.
Yep.
And good to see on our behalf that we didn't get jumped like we did in the first semi.
Second semi, yeah.
Second semi, and there's nothing worse than playing catch-up footy all day, is there?
Yeah, well, that's Hawks are going to have to do a little bit of that now, but no, we've just probably, like you picked up on, probably started to settle just in the last 5 minutes of that quarter, and just started to look a bit more threatening going forward.
I'd just say I think you're a little bit nervous early because, what are you playing in your 4th granny in a row?
14th.
14th in a row. Jeez, I got that stat wrong. So you shouldn't be nervous at all, mate.
No, but we have lost the last 3, you're correct.
Yeah, I know, I got that stat for you, but 14 in a row, well, it's a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse club, isn't it? You've got the numbers up there, it's streaky.
Yep, I'm pretty sure I got this right. There's 3 players that have played in all 14. Okay. In Kirk Montgomery, Aidan Whitford, and who's the third? I should know this. It's just alluding to me who the third is.
Oh, you won that many, it doesn't matter, mate.
Derek Freeman would be the third one, yes.
Yeah, Freeman up the back. So. Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the dynamics and the demographics here, mate. There's a lot of people surrounding the Roosters, the huddle, so you probably think that they're emotional favourites.
A few Wirrulla B graders I see there. Quite a number of Wirrulla shirts, a couple of Western District shirts around there, around the Elliston one. So. And
I do see a few kennels, kennel hats out there too.
Whereas if you look over to the Hawks, it's basically just the Hawks faithful there.
Well, there's plenty of them there.
Yes, there's plenty of them, but yes, definitely the Roosters are definitely the favourites with the neutral supporters here, I'd say.
Yeah, well, it's been a while, 6 years. They don't come around too long, and we battle every week to get a team on the park. We've got to bring our homegrown back from Adelaide and Lincoln, so it's good to see we're up here today. And a quarter time, we've got our nose in front, mate.
Yeah.
So we've got an interesting scenario here. We've got Sleepy coaching us. He retired down to Elliston from Wirrulla, and he was enjoying the sea change there, quite happy on the Esplanade. Retired, and we went and approached him last year because we couldn't find a coach, and he put his hand up, and he's done really well. He's interesting coach. He coaches with a beer coaster, not a magnetic board. So he writes his little tactics on the back of a beer coaster on a Friday night and puts them in the back pocket. And since he's been at the club, I haven't seen a magnetic board yet. So that's a pretty interesting way to coach in modern footy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, it is country footy, so a lot of the players, probably more so in the B grade, it's about the beers afterwards, not the game itself.
Oh yeah, exactly. The beer grade, we call it down there at Elliston.
Some of the best times with footy are the beers you have with the boys afterwards.
Oh, that's why you play.
That's it.
That's what it's for.
One of the things we all love about it. So out here in the country footy.
And I'd say win, lose or draw, there'll be a bit of rehydration at the famous Port Kenny Hotel.
Yes.
For us on the way home, who's one of our proud sponsors. Thanks very much.
Yes, interesting. couple of positional moves here looks to be for the Hawks. Dylan Cabot appears to have moved to a wing. Not sure if... I can't see where Nick Sherman's positioning at the moment. He may have gone to the bench. I don't see him out there. So Corey Cabot's still on the other wing.
Yeah, in the middle, we've got Del Miller still, Liam Newton, Otis and Jay Bubba, so we haven't changed the engine room.
Yeah, well, our engine room's starting the same, but obviously a few players will rotate through the course of the game.
We've got Joey Berger on the back line here. He's coming to the centre half forward. Lukey Price, centre half forward.
So start of the second quarter. Dylan Kelch wins a tap down. Mark Doling will run away with the ball, pump it straight into the forward line. And Beansy will fly for the mark. Zach Lovegrove gets there for the crumbs. Spills out, wobbling around.
Oh, it's a big win. In comes.
Dylan might got through there, but couldn't quite find someone with a handball.
Comes out to big Otis, Lukey Pryor again, sorry.
Corey Cabot, clean bowled there.
That's comes Adam Harold's got it on the wing. Bangs it down to the half forward line. We've got young Carter in here, he's picked it up. Nice little mark outside 50. Reels onto his right foot, chips it into Smack O'Connell. He's got one hand held, tries the second.
Riding him hard, he's
comes hard. Andrew McLeod, the monkey, late on the scene and mops it up. There's a bit of a cult figure down there at Rooster Park, our local chemist. Thrown in. Up she goes, it's Otis again. Kelsey gets the tap. Out she comes. Oh, Monkey's got it again. Whacks it straight onto that boot into his mate Tonks. Comes out, Tonks gets it, screws onto the right, handball's out. We've got Jordan.
He fumbled it at the crucial moment. He had an open goal there. And a throw's been paid. Throw's been paid in favour of the Hawks. It'll be Kirk Montgomery to take the kick.
Okay, no score then.
Yeah, he's got a couple of options in the pockets here. Or is he going to go long to the big dog? No, he goes long in the direction of Dylan Kelch.
No, he didn't.
I thought he took that grab. But Crumbing will be stickers. Can't quite control it, and then wraps up the tackle.
It's all wrapped up there in the forward line.
Just inside the Elliston 50.
Big throw this one, Feldy. Up she goes, Kelsey and Otis again. Oh, they gates each other. Doling gets
Mark
it.
Doling ends up with it. Out to Brian Holmes.
Good eyes there. Inch comes to the middle.
And Cam Mont flies for it.
Comes down. Stevie Paul mops up. Chip Sweat's got someone on here. His mate Bubba. He drops it a little bit and overrun it. Comes back to Bubba. All wrapped up. Kelsey again.
Kicks inside out on his right
check
foot.
side there. Comes down.
Beansy waiting for it to bounce and run on.
Comes out with Ross Bascom as well. It's man on man and out she goes.
Yes, well, this marking contest on the wing back here, I just noticed 2 Hawks went up and 3 Roosters stayed down.
Yeah, not good. Not a good message there. And she goes. Lukey Pryor takes it, roves his own. Handballs to Otis. Picks it up, not bad for a big fella.
Oh, good tackle there, Jake McAvoy.
Out to Adam Harrell, he's got it, chips it in. What's he got here? Tommy Rum.
Oh, good spoil there.
Good spoil on Tommy Rum. He picks it, they're both in there. Andrew McLeod again.
Gets the ball, flicks it over the top, looking for
Brody Kenny puts it straight onto the foot.
He didn't even pick it up, he just topped it.
No, good vision. Straight back to Tommy Rum again, into the Smacko O'Connell. He's mongrelled that forward. Tonks has grabbed it.
Strong contest between Sparky there and Hainesy sees it across the line. Shannon Haynes will come straight up
the corridor looking for big Kelsey. He's overrun it. Del Miller taps it backhand. Who's he got out here? He's got Adam Harrell again. Back to Del. Del puts it up.
Holmesy on the end of it.
Oh, Tonks arrives late. Yeah, and he's paid that. Yeah.
Mark Doling wanting to run away with it. He's not allowed to by the umpires.
He didn't like that either. This goes back.
No, he thought he'd taken a bounce running up the corridor. He was.
The Hawks bang it out of defence again.
Yep, that's Dylan Mon out there.
Dylan Mon again, Smack O'Connell on the mark. They've got the beauty of slowing it down, haven't they? Playing it on their terms, chips it up.
Oh, Hainesy out there.
Yeah, Del picks that. He'll take that every day.
That was Hainesy out there. Sorry, not Dylan Mon.
Del Miller on the wing. Just holds things down, looking for an option up forward. Nothing on. Goes straight in. Nice kick, puts it up.
Sparky going to get the fist in here.
Comes to ground. Not enough little Roosters down there to mop up.
Running out.
In the corner, Adam Harrell puts himself right in the zone against 2 there. Strong tackle from Otis. What's he done here? Ball up. Up she goes, Otis and Kelsey again. Otis gets it this one. Comes out.
Runs onto it though.
Comes up the
back. That was Hainsey, I think, with that kick. Down one-on-one between Stevie Paul and Zach Lovegrove.
Oh no, Stevie Paul.
Yep.
He's been our captain all year till Rossi Baskin come back.
Yep.
Done a good effort. Played Mortlock.
Yep.
Here she comes. Streaky side of the wing.
Yep. And
Otis
that ball
wraps
gets tied up. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Seat warming and throws it up again. Kelsey and Otis.
Falls down Wirrulla side though. There's no Hawks there.
Straight down the middle. Oh, Smack O'Connell's got a chance here.
Right, no one's wrestling with him.
Comes out. On the non-preferred was Adam Hurrell.
And misses.
Yeah.
Misses to the near side.
Okay, so we got Elliston 2-4 and the Hawks 1-1.
Sparky to bring it back into play. And he's just going to go to the dead side again. Looking for...
That kick's gone 70 metres, hasn't it?
Big, through the hands of Dylan Kelch. Yep. And he's been paid to hold. He's paid to hold there. Yep.
Okay. Kelsey puts it into the corridor.
And
you've heard that a bit today, Kelsey to Montgomery.
yes, we have.
Got Liam Newton on the
He'll go down the line looking for... who's that?
He's picked something out here. He's chopped his arms.
Ruck infringement. That's Jake McAvoy.
He's paid that against Dylan Williams. Peter Carter on the mark. That's a knot. Looks good off the boot. Umpire does him straight over his head.
You beauty!
Okay, that's a game changer. 2-1 the Hawks. Elliston 2-5.
Yeah, stickers. That's from about 55, 57 out. He kicked that one, and it's...
yeah, the kick out of defence was set the whole thing up.
So the wind must be favouring that side slightly because that's a...
it has to be.
Stickers does have a very good leg on him, but that's a couple of very long kicks coming down the line there for the Hawks.
And as the day goes on, it'll swing it a little bit more to the west, so you'll see the this end that's streaky kicking will be the end in the last quarter. Okay, back to the middle.
So now 4-point ball game.
Yeah. Kelsey's got Andrew McLeod. Oh, Dell tries.
Del Miller.
He picks it up, beautiful.
Hits the ground, but gets up, recovers.
Gets so Smack O'Connell, he's got it. He's got Brody Kenny running past, and we've had a game chase down here.
Good spoil there by...
2-on-1 down there,
yep.
good defence.
Gets the ball out.
Jordan hasn't been able to get out on his own today. He's very dangerous and he's out on his own, but he's had 2 on him all day. Otis grabs it straight out of the ruck.
Down, uncontested almost.
Comes into the middle, dangerous ball here. Oh, stickers.
Sparky
again.
Goes up the corridor here, and that's Kelsey Hainsey here. Ooh, that's a good grab there by Hainsey. Looks around, Witters is out. He'll go in that direction. Witters will turn around and run. And he'll go down the line. Zach Lovegrove gets
spoiled. He's been smothered by Ross Bascom. He's paid that.
Right contact there.
Oh, I didn't see that at all.
That's a good spoil there by Dill Williams, but straight to Whitford. Bainsey's got the ball, feeds it back to Whitford. Whitford just goes into the corridor.
Oh, a beautiful kick there by Liam Newton, is it? Yeah. Good steadier.
Yeah. Well
I didn't see that. Very ticky, that umpire then. I didn't see that.
He did in the spoiling attempt, did sort of catch his head
a bit of a mongrel punt there from Ross. Liam puts Benny Hurrell under a bit of pressure. In goes Ross Baskin. He taps it out. He's looking for the boundary, I'd say. Oh.
Yeah. It's out of bounds.
Yeah. Good defensive work there from Ross.
Yeah. Come through that pack nicely.
So it's 2-1 to 2-5.
Danger will take this ruck contact.
Oh, danger here for the Rooster. He can't too. It's picked up. Adam Hurrell gets it, puts it on his non-preferred. He's got Brody Kenny out wide here. He's held, I thought. Yeah, well.
Yeah, that was there. Dylan Cabot just couldn't quite, trying to get the front position, just couldn't quite get around him. And
so Brody Kent, he puts it onto his beautiful drop punt going in. Smack O'Connell and Otis Carter tapped out.
Dylan Cabot taps it
straight into Kelsey in the middle.
Dylan Montgomery now looking into the corridor, and that's a sizzling kick straight to Corey Cabot. He'll chip it out to Hainsey, running past. Hainsey will take a bounce here and he'll look to go long. He runs to 50, puts it up high.
We got Adam Hurrell in there last bit.
No, touched on the line.
Touched on the line by Rocky Newton again.
That was some very promising looking ball movement by the Hawks.
It was, and there was wide open spaces, wasn't there? So Rocky Newton's got it. He's got someone on up the corridor. That was a beautiful kick to Ross.
Very attacking kick. And Ross will chip it out wide, looking for Bubba.
Oh, he's gone over his head a little bit wide.
Missed the target.
That was a pretty gutsy kick from the young fella coming in then.
Yes.
Anyway, Ross Bascombe looks like he's getting his touch back.
Yeah, well, yes, he's just missed that kick, but he's been in the contest very well. Bubba fumbles that ball and then lays a strong tackle.
Strong tackle there, and he's going to ball that up.
Ball up. Yeah.
Ball deep into Streaky's attacking zone here. Up she goes. Kelsey again. Comes out to Adam Hurrell, and he sees it over the line.
Yeah, under strong pressure from Doling there.
He is, yeah. Bit of a murmur around the bar there, right?
Yeah, a bit of noise getting made. The frothy's starting to kick in.
Yeah, good to see some draft, some beer out of the barrels up here too. Goes in, Benny Hurrell in defence there, sees it out of the way. Always rock solid in defence, Benny Hurrell.
Yeah, no, there's quite a good crowd gathering in that bar there. I'm sure they'll be tasting quite nice.
Keg beer today too, no bottles.
Yeah, always at the hanger. Yeah.
Out she comes, it comes in.
And it's scrambling around, ends up with Zach Lovegrove, chips it up, straight in the air, Bunga flies for it, can't get it. Can't see who's kicked that one out of there.
Comes right out, and we've got Stevie Paul.
Yeah,
Stevie Paul out on his own. He's just, a bit of a wobbly kick to stick it. And Smack O'Connell comes in.
Oh, that was off his boot right at the end. I'm not.
No, I didn't see that. No, I thought it was a good defensive move from Smacko there.
Kelsey here will win this ruck tap down, straight to Whitford. Whitford just bangs it in. Doling's got front position.
On Doling.
Flying over him.
Come over.
Bunga. Good mark there, Cody Colbung. He hasn't had a shot at look at goal yet today. So it's been important for him to slot one
Yeah,
in.
he played well in the semi, didn't he?
I think he kicked about 5 or 6 that day.
Yeah.
You know, when he's on fire, he's a very hard player to stop.
Well, you'd pencil this in, wouldn't you? 20 metres out, straight in front.
Oh, Bert's moving a long way, but
And
he's
it just
given
got
it's a
snuck
goal.
it through. So Streaky are
Lead for the first time today.
3-2. Yeah, they do lead for the first time today. Took them a while to settle. I called that, I reckon, in the first quarter. A little bit yippy, but looks like the well-oiled machine's starting to come into play.
If you look at this, and Braden Holmes has come in for this centre bounce. He's spending a bit of time through the midfield.
Yeah, I see a little change for the Rooster too. Tommy Rump's been put into the middle.
That'd be probably just in the normal rotations for the side.
He's always more dangerous when he's in under the footy there in the middle. Up she goes, Otis and Kelsey again. Comes to the bottom, and there's Tommy Rump again. Out to the goes to Bubba.
Joey McGuinness getting the ball, getting it out to Whitford.
He's looking for anyone. He's got a lot of time, hasn't he?
And Dylan Mont will get the ball here. What is he going to do?
And he's got Brody Kenny hot on him, and well done from young Brody there. Sees him out.
But the Hawks will count that as a win because I've gained some territory, got the ball near their forward line.
Comes out the back to Tommy Rump.
And Braden Holmes will end up with it. He'll just put it in there to the contest. Bunga gets front position, can't complete the mark.
well defended there. There she comes, Stevie Paul.
Going nowhere, and Bunga will end up with a goal here.
No, he's seen a kick here. He's too high on Stevie Paul.
Yep, I didn't quite pick that up initially, but...
Out he goes. He's got his old mate Benny Hurrell on his own. He'll just hold play up here. Looking for an option. He's got Ross short, and he's...
missed him. And Beansy gets on the end of it, intercepts.
Big let off there.
Yeah, and what's he going to do? Is he going to line him up here? Or is he
I think he would with the wind right behind him.
He did look for options. I did see him looking for options initially, but no one was open.
Yeah, I think you'd go for him there.
He's definitely got the distance here.
I'm calling that.
This would be a big momentum swinger if the Hawks can put one on the board here. It's going to go wide with the wind. And out of bounds on the full. Yep.
Well, he didn't come short.
No, never was, I don't think. There's 20 knot wind there.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's quite that stiff.
It would be down the coast anyway. Okay, who we got to bring it in here? Dylan Williams, is it? Yeah, young Dill Williams, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very up and under kick. Yeah. And a big spoil there by, is that Holmesy? And ends up with
there's loose men everywhere here. Blue jumpers.
He'll turn back onto his right and have a ping, and he's missed.
Let off for the Rooster there. God, there was loose men everywhere. I think Elliston going to have to man up here. Or they might see a little momentum change in the in the
Up a
league.
zone here. They're trying to.
Wise old head there in Benny Harrell kicking it in. Wise young head, I should say. He's got. He's going to go down the corridor.
Yep, that's where all the numbers are.
Yeah,
They've
okay,
just
you
formed a
notice
pack
sets
there.
himself.
Dylan
She goes. Tommy Rum goes in. Comes out well tackled. Lukey Pryor out to Liam Newton. Liam goes very wide. He's looking for.
But meeting at first is Hainsey. He'll buddy swing back in, puts it inside out on his right foot. But there, whip it on the end.
Tommy Rum will go into the hole. Gets it out. Goes to Ross. And we got the speed machine here, Joey Burgoyne. He hands it over to Brody Kenny. Brody looks down wide. Beautiful kick, long in offence. And Tonks is under that.
Good effort. Stickers ends up with it though. Chips it out to Scotty Mont. Scotty Mont turn around. He's got players on up the line here. He can go quickly. And he does go quickly to Mark Dowling. Frog, we'll just hold it up
Got
here.
someone out wide too.
That's,
the Hawks are out here.
yeah, we are.
They're right out here. Change, he's out undecided here. Will he get around him? Oh no, he's holding the ball every day of the week. Couldn't quite work out what he was doing there. He had men everywhere. Probably had too many options. Anyway, that was a great tackle from Lee.
Got back there.
And Liam Newton.
And that was,
he's one of our strongest tacklers.
Just couldn't quite see a way around.
And he's chipped that out there to to his brother.
So Stickers flies in front, position gets dragged down, and we'll get a free kick.
Like to see the stats on the freeze actually.
Dylan Mont gets the ball, handball's out to Dowling. He bombs it long and getting out the back is, Bunga will come up and made it. Handball's over, makes Witters turn around. Witters, he'll hand it off to Joey McGuinness. Slug just has a ping and he misses.
Streaky are looking far more dangerous going forward now than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah,
there's an open forward line down there.
That ball move is definitely
once that corridor footy kicks in. So we've got Stevie Paul to bring it in for the Rooster now. Goes wide. Up they fly, Otis Carter. Can't quite control it. Comes to ground.
Tackled by Braden Holmes.
Yeah, well locked up. Yep. Taking him a while to get up too. No, he's right.
Yeah, he's met front on as well there. So.
Yeah, up she goes, Otis and Kelsey again. Punches it forward.
But
yep, it comes out to Andrew McLeod. He overruns it. Goes back in. Dolling's got a few options in the middle. Corridor. Brushes the tackle. Beautiful delivery.
Bunga.
He's picked it up well, overruns it. Oh, he's gone. That's a very futuristic kick, that one.
You could hear the cry of anguish from here.
Yeah.
He knew he'd missed it as soon as he kicked it.
Yeah, always hard in that pocket, wrong preferred against that win. Anyway, another point. What do we got? 3-5 Streaky, that's 8 scoring shots to 2-5 Elliston, 7 scoring shots. Still pretty even, Feldy, really. You've had a lot of the play this quarter. Benny Harrell under that one and takes it.
Yeah, good grab.
Stevie Paul to Benny Harrell. Just slows it down a bit. Looking for options.
And palms it down the line. Darling will get in the way of it. Brings it to ground, recovers quickly. And loses the ball in the tackle.
I think he's played that. The umpire's played it to the Hawks. What was that one for, Feldy?
Oh, I didn't actually see. No, you must maybe caught him high. I'm not sure.
Anyway, who's got it?
He'll set it to the contest there. Dylan Montgomery.
Adam Harrell puts himself in the hole, punches at Joey Burgoyne. He weebles and weaves and chips it back
in. It's good smother there by Cam, I think, and dive in hard.
Not a lot of talk there. Oh, there's a bit of action. There's a few. Oh, things are getting a bit feisty. Dylan pushing and shoving. Hang on, what's the umpy done here?
I
think he's reversed it.
Oh, it's going to be a ball up. What's he done?
There's a bit of. Hang on.
Oh, he's giving Stevie Paul a bit of a talking to.
Yeah, he's pushed Stevie away.
Yep.
And where's the ball going? Oh, the Hawks have got it.
Yeah, he must have seen something there. I didn't see. It's a fair bit happening in there. So who's taking this kick?
This will be a hard one with the way the wind is.
It will be.
All preferred.
So they're skipping that.
Anyway, deep into the wind. He's popped that. That looks good off the boot.
Yes, he's got it.
He's got. That's a great kick.
Brilliant kick there. And
so that puts the Hawks 4-5.
Yes, Dylan Mont, a brilliant skill there to weave that through from Dylan Montgomery, and yes. I didn't see what the free kick was for myself, but
No, I didn't either. And there was a fair bit of argy-bargy, so he might have...
Yeah. Stevie Paul could have come in trying to start something, I don't know.
Oh, I doubt that. He'd just be backing his mates up, I'd say.
Yeah, well, probably a few fiery customers on both sides in the middle of that scrimmage.
Yeah, oh, back in the middle. Yep. I'd give that one to the ump anyway.
This ruck tap now. Kelsey's resting forward.
Otis and Kelsey. Oh, no.
It's Beansy.
Beansy, okay. It comes out to Liam Newton. Yep. He runs around, takes it down.
Chasing hard, goes around, no.
Puts it on his non-preferred, chips it in. Oh, in the back. No, not paid. Ball, drops it. Yeah, he's paid that one.
Yeah, that was gone. That was stickers there.
It goes forward. They played the advantage, and she goes. Smack goes on them. Comes to ground. Del Miller's in there. He's locked right up. Umpire says, give it to me. 30 metres out from the Roosters. Up she goes. You got young Otis. Good taps. Taps it down. Comes to ground.
Tyson Mon ends up with the ball, but spills out.
Oh, here comes Andrew McLeod over to Smack O'Connell. He puts it up the wind. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he's off balance there. He was trying to do what Dusty did on Thursday night.
Yeah, capable of it too. Don't worry about that. I thought the wind might have helped that one, but it didn't. Anyway, deep into the Rooster attack. They really need a goal here. Just a little steadier before half time.
There's one starting to look under pressure now.
Yeah.
This will be stickers to bring it back into play.
Yeah, a bit of...
Stickers McAvoy. Sets it down the line.
Up they go, Otis and Beamsy comes to ground.
Beamsy recovers first.
Oh, Jay Williams got someone on there.
Knocked out in the tackle from Dylan Montgomery, and he goes, brings it down, and that'll be bowl up.
All wrapped up. So the momentum's just slowed a bit, hasn't it, in the last 5 minutes? Still a couple of minutes with Streaky looking pretty dangerous.
Otis wins that tap down. Holmesy gets on the end of it. Can't get it to boot.
Dolling gets it out, comes to Adam Harrell. He's seen his old mate Brody Kenny. He taps it out.
And Witters from Joe McGuinness.
And Tommy Rum goes in. He's wrapped right up. Umpire says, give it to me.
There, under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, put himself in.
Ball up.
Up she goes.
And neither ruck
no advantage there. Joey Burgoyne, he's wrapped up. Play on, says the ump. Oh,
Holmesy gets out with it. Dylan Cavett, he's away. And Dylan Kelch gets on the end of that kick. We'll look around.
He's 50 out.
Have a look for the leads here, have a look for the leads.
Old sparring partner Stevie Paul on the mark there.
And
he's popped it up here. Oh, Benny Harrell's punched it out. Liam Newton should mop up. He taps it over to...
Cam on, chasing hard, making him...
There's Benny Harrell, he chips it out. We got Stevie Paul. Stevie Paul looks, he's got Brody Kenny on here. He's got Ross Baskin.
Ross Baskin deep in the pocket.
Oh, he's looking into the middle.
Looks down the line, all he can see is Dylan Kelch.
He's got Ross there, he's got Brody Kenny. Oh, he's kicked to the big fella.
Another mark for the big dog.
He'll have that every day. Kelsey puts it right into the corridor.
Cam on, good grab.
No, not paid. Okay.
I thought he had that, but maybe he didn't quite have enough of it.
I probably didn't control it.
Yeah. No, he probably didn't. I thought he had it there for a while, but then...
I think the whistle nearly went up to the mouth. Anyway, up she goes. 20 out from Streaky's goal, straight in front.
Big dog. Oh, no, Otis winning that.
We're going right over his shoulder. Ball goes sky high. Up she goes.
No, it's not far enough to be paid a mark, I wouldn't have thought. And it's a ball up again.
It is too. Big couple of minutes here.
Yeah, she'll be getting close to half time now.
Don't need another one.
Dylan Kelch knocked it down to Dylan Mont. Oh, knocked it out.
Oh, we've got Brody Kenny. He's come into the game in the last 5 minutes. He's got it out to the chemist, the famous Andrew McLeod. Oh, he's
didn't get it away correctly, the umpire says.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
We were out then too.
And Slug will just pump it back into the forward line, looking for...
Oh, hang on.
No Hawks actually got to that contest.
He's caught.
Burgoyne is
dragged down and his mate Otis. Oh, I didn't...
There's low and drawn a high contact free.
I thought he was, that's another Joel Selwood kick that one.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, well, he's probably a bit shorter than Otis there. And
yeah, well, anyone's going to ground anyway.
He's picking the ball up at the time, so he hadn't come up with the ball and ducked down.
Yeah, well, good to see the Roosters just copped that one on the chin anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, young fella with his Colts shorts on, but hasn't played Colts this year, you say?
No, he hasn't. No, he's...
Oh, that's straight through the middle every day of the week.
Yeah, he's a Nord Academy player. Young Zach, well, that's a brilliant goal and well done.
Yeah, well, it's got out.
The Hawks lead out to 3 goals.
It does too. 5-5. Oh, the Hawks to 2-5. Yep. The Roosters have stopped in the last 10 minutes.
No, young Zach's been away at boarding school this year and is coming home regularly to play.
He's a talent, isn't he?
To play. Yeah, very talented player.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's playing for the for Norwood under-16s in Adelaide there at the start of the year.
And good to see your Colts get up again.
Yes,
Well, they won about 4 in a row, haven't they? Or 3 or 4?
I think they lost a couple to Wooden a few years back. I can't remember how far long ago that was.
Back in the middle there, we've got Otis. He gets the tap down, comes to Streaky. It's
Benji
shooted out by Benji. The umpires, what's he saying?
Oh, he's given a free kick to Cam Monty. He called a hold there, so someone must have been getting held off the ball by Tommy Rumbelow. He bombed it in there. Look,
Goes on, young Joey is under that. Comes out here, Dylan Williams hands it to, is that Lukey Pryor? Lukey Pryor goes wide.
Just gets it out. Yeah.
Goes in under the scoreboard there, which reached 5-5 Streaky, 2-5 Elliston. We're probably what?
Streaky, mate.
Oh, sorry, got it the wrong way around. Getting too excited. Probably nervous more than excited. So what are we at? 10 minutes in, do you think? And she
29
goes.
seconds left, I've just heard.
Oh yeah, I'm not even close. That'll be half time, and it'll probably wouldn't come too soon for us at the moment. We need to regroup.
Yeah, well, Hawks would like another one before half time.
Yeah, I think we need to regroup.
Would really get the boys up and about at half time.
Come out for that premiership quarter.
Yep, and
comes into the middle. Who we got there? Lukey Pryor again. He's been great this afternoon. He handballs it out.
And Cam Mont competing hard for it. Joe McGuinness over the ball.
He's tackled up by Del Miller. Beautiful tackle.
And yes.
Goes to the ground. Well, there it is. Yeah, well, that couldn't have come any sooner, that bell, because Streaky were looking ominous there in that
Yeah,
last
the Hawks
10
were
minutes.
looking like they were going to get another goal there if it had to go another minute longer.
Yep, so what you'd say at the halfway mark there, Feldy, we'd had most of the play in the first quarter and role reversal in the second. So.
Yeah, it has been, and Hawks have probably made more of their opportunities in the second quarter than Elliston did in the first.
Yeah.
And yeah, look, I don't know whether a few of the Elliston players just weren't keeping up with the Hawks a bit there in the second quarter. Though Hawks were
no manning up. I'd say there was a lot of loose men in the corridor.
A lot of the Hawks were getting a lot of good overlap run there, and yeah,
a couple of our stars have been held too. I see they're right onto Joey.
Yep.
He hasn't been able to get much space.
No.
Del Miller's been in everything, tackles well, but that back line was under a lot of pressure then, and Lukey Pryor held out well. The Roosters can go in at half time. They got a bit to work on, but. It's,
Hawks are jogging off at half time there. They're
yeah, there's a bit of body language there.
Yep, they're bloody showing us still got plenty of run left, and they're going to back. I know they'll definitely back their fitness in to be fitter and run out the game better than Elliston. So
yeah, so we'll take a break and we'll come back and see how the premiership quarter goes.
Yeah, Elliston are going to need a big third quarter here, I'd suggest.
Yeah, you're right there. Can't let it blow out in the third quarter, but they're capable of it.
Yep.
We just need some of that blistering open footy that they're famous for.
Yep.
And they're capable of whacking 3 or 4 on real quick, as you know from the third quarter in the second semi.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times against games against Elliston where they've just got to.
And if they get a little sniff, all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
Needs to get up.
Hainsey on his hammer. Hainsey worries him out of it, but no, he paid too high.
Yeah, no, I saw that every day of the week. Joey Burgoyne puts a strain on his foot. He's got it.
Hey, fall short. Breaks the tackle there. Tyson Mont couldn't hold it.
On here. And the foot at Smacko O'Connell.
And he's missed it.
That's an
He's sprayed it. He's missed it the near side.
Big opportunity. I haven't turned mine on.
Golden opportunity there. I think mine's on. Is it? I hope mine's on. Yeah, it's on.
Oh, hang on. Just flick the little button over.
Fossil taking his time.
I fell in the premiership quarter. Opportunity gone missing there for the Rooster.
It was.
Comes in, there's red jumpers everywhere. Bubba Williams.
And ball's going to get locked up, is it? No, merging with it. With the Hawks kick, and Cameron Mont's going to lead the chase.
It'll wobble out of bounds. Big Kelsey's just lumbering after. Oh no, nearly
wobbled
went
around a bit before it bounced out.
I know we're only a minute in, and I had my mic turned off so you didn't hear it, but we'll go back to the second semi when we did kick 5, unanswered.
Yes, you got that run on there, yeah.
But anyway, here we go, Del Miller. Taps it back out. We got Liam Newton. He's well tackled too. He's dangerous, he gets on his own. I just feel that the Roosters have lifted a bit. They feel
they've come out aggressive, they've come out hard.
They know that it's all or nothing. There's no tomorrows, and they're 3 goals down, and they need to be going in.
They need a big last quarter. The ball's just bobbling around there in very congested traffic.
But here he comes back into traffic. Who we got? That's Ross Bascom.
Was it? Yes, and getting underneath it, Sparky gets
right under it. Joey Bergen's got a chance here. He loves it down low like this.
Spins back inside.
He's got someone in the corridor. Looks like Adam. It's young Adam Harrell in good hands here, Feldy. It's in good hands. A slick player. He's played a bit of Norwood stuff over there, Port Adelaide.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of.
He's going right back. He's gone on the big long run here.
A bit of a Port Adelaide connection with both sides here. A few guys that have played a bit of footy.
Talent come out of both clubs. Don't worry about that. Adam comes in. Oh, off the boot. It looks good. The umpire doesn't move. The Rooster Army rise, and that's a very good goal. First one in.
And the Bomber Army.
That's the one we needed.
Music coming from the shed on the other
I
side.
think the whole peninsula wants the Rooster to win today, bar the streaky mob.
No, the Hawks. We're definitely feel it's our turn. We need this premiership.
Oh, you got more silverware in the cupboard than anyone, mate. The crown jewels. we need the cup down at Rooster Park, I think. Only comes around every so often for us. Yeah, it's just an annual thing for you guys to play in the granny.
Well, you never know when it's going to be your last, though.
Okay, nerves. I can see a bit of nerves here. Okay, up she goes. Otis and Kelsey again. It comes down. Del Miller. Del Miller screws it round straight down the corridor. Up she goes. The big red fly.
And Hainsey
comes to ground. He's dropped that, I think.
Oh, he's pulled down.
Nearly put the whistle up. Comes to ground again. Locked up.
Holmesy, a strong tackle.
Yeah, the umpire put his mouth up.
I think it was just knocked out. I thought it was just called knocked out in the tackle there.
Because I was down in the crowd at half time, and there was a lot of. They were just saying those sort of streak, had a few more decisions go their way. That was just at the bar anyway.
Yeah, well.
It comes out to Brody.
Yeah, a lot of experts in the bar.
Oh, there is. A lot of grand finals been won in the bar. Comes down to Kelsey, handballs it out. Goes across. Oh, intercepted by Smack O'Connell. Oh, he's put a mungle. Oh no, he's put it up for.
It's worked all right, but no, Hainsey will end up with it.
Oh, the monkey, the chemist, he spilled that one, unfortunately. He comes back up.
Zach Lovegrove.
From behind, comes to
Dylan Mont, Crumming.
Puts a bit of pressure on him.
Down the line, Cam will run onto it. No, it bounces over his head.
Still Williams tackles it.
No, ball's bobbling around the ground.
He did well to keep it. Beautiful stuff. Back to Otis. Comes to Tommy Rum. He's legged. He's legged.
No, he wasn't. He was dragged down as he kicked it by Mark Darling.
Anyway,
no, he's dragged down as he kicked it.
Comes out to Bubba Williams across to Liam Newton. He smacks it in again. And young Joey went man on man. Watch out for Geordie Newton. Watch out for him. Comes down.
Dylan Cabot to Tyson Mont. Tyson Mont down the line.
Oh, red jumper. Liam Newton.
Corey Campbell trying to get involved here. But the ball goes out.
It does too. I see the Roosters have come to play for the third quarter.
They've come out looking very sharp.
Not been in the streaky forward line yet. Let's get some scoreboard pressure. 5-5, 3-6. 35 plays 24. 2 minutes into the third quarter.
Left behind now, pre-gathered by Jake McAvoy. He puts it out in front of Bainesy, bounces in front of him.
Makes the carries, picked up by Lukey Pryor. Cross over here to Big Otis.
Pretty hard here though.
He can run to the young fella. Gone Tree. Back to Otis.
Otis.
Straight into the corridor. The monkey sets himself. He comes down to the ground. Liam Newton, Jordan Newton. Is it going to bounce our way?
No, it doesn't. No, he was the only player that stayed on the ground in that mark.
I'll tell you what, there's been, you've got to admit here, I can see some nervous Hawks people around now. Hey, 3-6 plays.
Hawks will settle themselves here and back in their game.
Elliston have got to capitalise on this little bit of play they've got going. They've got to put some scoreboard pressure on.
Hawks just need to possess the ball for a while and
comes down Rocky Newton.
Game back on their terms.
Oh, it's been unfortunate there. They might go out of bounds on the full.
No, it's going to come off hands and eventually.
Okay, right on the 50-metre line, in front of the Corella scoreboard at the hanger. And she comes. The big two go up again. Otis and Kelsey comes to the ground.
Dowling ends up with it.
He's well held. Oh, nice big sling tackle there. Gee, wasn't it? He let him know he had that. He's giving him a kick.
Because after the bowler came out, he continued with the sling tackle.
Over umpired, I think. That's a soft one. Yeah. That's a game changer.
And Holmesy's found a bit of space here. He'll turn and run, and he'll go down the corridor looking for Whitford. Out in front of him though, and
here comes Lukey Pryor again. Mr. Reliable puts it onto that left foot of his. Comes down. Del Miller's out on his own here. Good skills, Del. Ooh, a little hammy there, I reckon. Yeah, he goes for that left hammy. He's got someone, he's got Smacko on.
And now they've got a man in the pocket. Dylan Cabot's going to try and push down to meet him, but
He's got to settle. Tonks comes out. Put it right in, young fella. Puts it in. Oh, goes out on the windward side. Monkey's under it.
Punch away
Comes
by
down.
Scotty Mont.
It gets down to Cabot and Williams. He gets around him. Oh, straight out of fence.
And Sparky pumps it out of defence, looking for Cam Mont. Boundary line, and gets the boundary line in the end. Just scored it across there.
Oh, got out of jail then, I reckon.
Yeah. There's some sound defensive work there.
Yeah, Dylan Williams. Once again, he's held you guys up in that back line there.
Yeah, he does that time and again. He's a very stout defender. And Kirk Montgomery gets the ball to ground.
Smacko's in there again. He's looking hungry for it.
Will hunt it hard. He goes to ground and he's paid us pushing the back.
Oh, Jesus, I'm not. It's very tiggy out there, isn't it? Only got to do one little misdemeanor and you get pulled up. Anyway, Streak, go back, go forward. High in the wind. Williams underneath it. Who's at it from behind? Tommy Rum, was it?
Mark Dowling.
What's going on here? The umpy's picked it. No, he's paid it to Tom.
Oh, Frog thought he'd taken the mark. But
I think that was a bit of professionalism there. You know, those 100-odd games he played in Adelaide. Comes out there into the corridor. Rossi Williams, the skipper, gets it across to Stevie Paul. Stevie Paul's got Del Miller out wide. I think a ball's going to go to the boundary line, and over it goes. Yeah, Del's, I reckon, done a little hammy there. He's not moving as well as he should. Anyway, comes in. Otis from behind. Big snap. Straight down to young Liam onto that left foot. Oh, looks good off the boat. It comes with the wind. There's another one for the Rooster. I tell you what, Beldy, there's a game change here.
There's the sort of material stuff the Roosters can do that can just get them momentum.
I warned you about that little run on. They get a little sniff.
We've seen it before.
Yeah, and the whole league knows about it, and we're witnessing it now.
If we cast our minds back to 2012, which has been talked about today, they did that in the third quarter that day as well. They got a run on in the third quarter.
Oh, I think in 2012 we had it won by half time, mate.
No, I think it was a pretty even contest at half time from memory.
Oh, I don't know. I think yours might be a bit foggy because right now we've got the Hawks 5-5 and Elliston back to 4-7, 4 points in it.
Well, yeah,
it's been 2 goals, 1 and zip in the third quarter. Sheep's got it back in the middle.
Yep.
Big 2 go again. Carter and Kelsh.
Up there, give that one to Kelshi.
Little one, Kelshi, yeah, pay that one. Comes to ground, Dell's in it, you're hard at it. Comes to Liam again.
And Witters will just pick this off. He's just sitting there waiting for it.
Every day of the week you'll take that. Who's he got on now? Elliston have got to really man up here. Comes in, 2-on-1. We got Liam Rocky Newton. He picks it up, slams it back in. You've got Sammy O'Connell coming from behind. Well shepherded by Ross Baskin. And it comes out to Sammy O'Connell. You got Jordan Newton. He props. He leaves.
Boswell just gets it out of bounds.
It's a bit of a deliberate one. They don't play that out the west.
The experienced defender just knows where the boundary line is.
Looked a bit deliberate to me, but anyway.
Tyson Montgomery, well over 200.
Experienced campaigner there, mate. Goes in. Monkey goes in, comes
Holmesy
out.
Gets it out, but
they got Roscoe Bascom in there too. Geez, it's hard in there at the moment.
Oh, she's a tight contest.
This is a big 5 minutes of footy coming up here. Elliston have got the momentum. Can they capitalise?
Well, this is similar to how the first quarter started, Rezo.
Yeah and no.
Elliston has probably just kicked their goals a bit, made a bit more of their opportunities.
Well, there was a lot of electricity in the room at half time, I'll give you the tip. They weren't going to go home without anything left in the tank today.
Yeah, for the Hawks, it was quite a discussion about getting back to sticking to the game plan and just making sure we execute properly.
Yeah, I was sitting next door. It didn't seem too quiet, mate. There was a lot of roaring in there. Yeah. Up she goes again. Sheep Warmington. Oh, Otis gets a good tap. Slips it back in there, inside the 50, and it's all right.
Dylan Cabot with the ball.
Wrapped up. We got Otis and Kelsh.
Yeah, wrestling hard, down to Cam Mont.
It comes down, out comes Liam. No, Adam Hurrell again. Geez, he's lifted. Didn't go for the required. Comes out in the streaky.
Cam Mont gets the ball
out wide, big play here. Oh, big hip and shoulder. Big hip and shoulder. Kelshi comes up, he's a bit slow. He looked at him too.
Yeah, he got the good knock there.
He did.
And we end up with a ball up.
Yeah, there's a lot of Rooster supporters getting a bit volatile up down there about the umpiring.
Yeah, they are, yes.
Yeah, you can't blame the umpies, it's a grand final.
Dylan Mont.
Oh, he's caught with that one. A beautiful tackle by Liam Newton. And the Rooster Army are on fire here. They finally get one. Okay, Liam's going to go long.
He pumps it high,
Looking for young Glenn Tonkin there.
And fish from Sparky once again.
Comes down to ground. Oh, he got tackled from behind by Jay Williams.
Pick it up. What's he going to do with it? Flicks it up to Dylan Cabot.
Oh, and goes for the boundary line again.
Allows himself to be tackled over the boundary line.
Yeah, I don't think they pay it out the west, do they, the deliberates?
No, not like that. Not when you're getting tackled out. Oh, he didn't actually get a hand on that. That's calling. Called that high contact. That was a good
that was a very average decision, I believe. I didn't see that at all. Anyway, momentum's gone back to Streaky.
Oh, Elliston probably got the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Hawks are trying to slow it down, obviously, here. They just want to take the sting out of the game. They've still got the lead.
They just have to kick to a contest down the line here.
There she goes down the line and the route.
Cam takes a good grab.
That's a great grab by Cam.
He's a talented footballer.
Surrounded by red jumpers too.
There's a reason he's the captain of our club.
Yeah, surrounded by red jumpers.
And Cam will have a look here. Have a look. He'll chip it down the line.
Yeah, that was on every week.
Brother Kirk. Kirk will run now and
puts it up with a win.
Goal square.
And that's going to dribble across for out there. Yeah, well, they were all up here loose. That's why. That was a great mark, wasn't it?
It was.
Because we were out then, there was red jumpers everywhere. That was a captain's
mark, yes. Ball comes in now.
And he's picked one out,
He picked one out to Elliston.
Yeah, well.
No noise from the crowd in front of us there.
No noise. They agree with that decision. Out we got. It goes back.
He hasn't gone back behind his mark on the line, but now Joe Burgoyne's still out.
Yep, on his own.
He'll take the mark. Held up in the back pocket. He hasn't really waiting for options.
He's trying to slow the game down too, and nothing's coming forward. So what's he do? He's going to go down the line as he does. Puts it in. Ross Bascom flies.
Mark Doling went for it.
Oh, there's another kick.
Ends up. Oh, well, he's.
What's going on? He's pushed it your way, then our way, and then.
No, he's paid a rocking mark. He paid it to Frog in the end.
Geez,
it was a bit confusing.
I'd like to see the stats on how many kicks young Frog's got today. What's going on here?
Well, I don't know. The umpire.
Oh, that's going right back to Luke Pryor, I think. We're all a bit confused.
Well, that would be a downfield free kick, I would have thought.
You would have. So why has it gone all the way back?
Well, I don't know. The umpires have confused each other.
Well, that's not advantage to us.
Oh, he never went behiund his mark, according to our cameraman.
Luke Pryor, he's gone in short. Yep. He's got. Oh! Kelsey drags him into the ground. That's got to be
hard spoiling attempt there.
A little episode in the second semi. These two. Kelsey got the red card.
Yes.
Do a high one on Stevie.
Yeah.
Young schoolboy mates. Anyway, over it goes, and then we got Gauntree, solid little player. He come up through our Colts.
Yep.
Butch Tree's lad. He chips it out to the wing.
Oh, wait, too long, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, high tackle too. Didn't.
I think
umpire let that go.
He's going for the spoil, and the player was.
Oh, I think
turned around.
The cherry was a fair way from the head, but anyway, here we go. Doling comes through. Streaky on here comes out.
I think.
Yeah, loose man on. Oh, that's looking dangerous here.
Tight in the pocket, and he's missed.
Looks like it's gone to the left.
He's missed it.
Oh, gee, Streaky look dangerous when they get that little running game going, don't they? We're unfortunate then. Okay, the scores. 5-6 the Hawks, 4-7 the Rooster in the premiership quarter.
Dylan Kelsey on the end of this one and can't quite mark, but gets the ball all wet.
No, it was two. Incorrect disposal. And the Rolls Royce has got it. It's been tupped off the mark. Play on. Comes to Adam Hurrell. He's got it.
But Adam Hurrell is going to take a bounce. He's going to run to 50.
Puts it up for the win. Comes back. And it's going to go. Oh, you wouldn't read about that. Hits the top of the post. You wouldn't see that any other time. The Rooster Army. Yeah, well, there's a bit of wind there. The Rooster Army rose then.
Oh, they all thought it was through. I thought it was through.
That was going to be, and it hit the top of the post. Never seen that before, you felt it?
Oh, I've seen it a few times.
At the top of the post?
I've seen it a couple of times leaning on top of the post.
Not in a third quarter of a grand final.
No, not in that situation, no, but I have seen it.
Anyway, they were squad. Burgon tries to pick him up.
Mark Dowling takes that mark, plays on quickly to Tyson Mont. Tyson Mont down the line, look.
I think that's on the full. Yep, no, that's a big win. Because the Roosters can reset here, and they know they've got a sniff. 4 points down, 5 minutes into the third.
Yeah, and they've got
back in Dylan Williams. He's got young Bubba Williams, a couple of Williamses.
Bubba, we'll look inside the corridor and find
He's got Dal Miller, been good all year, Dal. Been very good all year. He's got Otis on his own. I don't think he's going to look for him. He's got someone on here. He's got young Carter.
Peter Carter.
So we call that 45 out?
47, I'm saying.
47 if you want to get like that. Yeah,
But
okay.
he'll kick from outside 50, but with this win, wouldn't be beyond him.
Yeah, I don't think he will have this in him. He puts it up and the wind will take that. Well, hang on.
He got
The umpire doesn't move. That is a rooster and a half. That is a rooster and a half.
That is a big goal.
That was 60.
And I see
What you called it, 55 out?
Zach Lovegrove checks out of the game for Nick Sherman if I just look over to the
I'm
bench.
just looking around the hangar here, and there's a lot of excitement because Elliston had just taken the lead in the 2018 Grand Final.
Yes, another change of lead, the second lead change for the day, and Elliston are looking the goods at the moment. At this stage of third quarter, but
I'm not a real stat man, but I think it's 3-1 to zip, or 3-1 to 1 point.
in this quarter.
Yep.
Yes, I think you're correct there.
So that's
it might
what
be
we have to do.
3-3 even. Yes, Elliston have certainly got up and going in this quarter. Come out, started fast.
Let's see if the Hawks can come back because they're more than capable of it.
Clearly, but Doling trying to get the ball.
Oh, high tackle on Tommy Rum there.
Yeah,
And he's thrown on. Jesus. He let him know about that, put him in the cricket pitch, didn't he? Tommy Rum, a crowd favourite here. He's done some great stuff.
Weighing up his options.
He's just put it up for Tonks. He'll probably overrun it. Kelsey from behind.
Dylan
comes to ground. Liam Newton goes in, puts it out to Carter. He's got it. No, he's chipped off. Comes back to the West Coast Hawks. It's a mongrel-looking kick, goes through forward, but it's going to come off.
Doling ends up with it, but he's surrounded by Roosters.
Dispossessed. And it comes back to young Tommy Rum again. He's come into it in the third quarter. Got all the time in the world. That's another wobbly one. And over his shoulder. And he pays it. Young Adam Hurrell. I reckon Adam Hurrell will be getting coasted pretty well best on ground at the moment. He's had a whole lot of it. He's put that right up. He's put it up for the monkey. It's gone all the way. It's gone all the way. And the umpire's paid it. And the Roosters have come out and kicked 4 unanswered goals in the third quarter. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it up here in the tower. This could be it.
Like I said, told it a good 10 minutes ago. The Hawks definitely need to get some momentum. Just hold the game up and get the game back on their terms.
We got Patch Carroll down there from Tally. I can hear him. He's our #1 supporter. Can you hear it around us?
I can hear it. Yes, they're starting to get very vocal.
Okay.
We are, of course, just next to the Elliston bench, so we won't hear a lot.
It's a pretty big bench. It goes for 150 metres. So let's see what happens. We got Otis again, and Kelsey gets it. Comes out to Bubba. Drops back to Kelsey. Chips it out. Beautiful. Bubba tackles again. They're on. The ball's a bit hot in there. Comes out to Lukey Pryor. Unfortunately, he misses it, but he's been good all day. Comes into the corridor. Dylan Williams picks it up. Cool under pressure. Oh, he's paid that. Yeah, okay, and they're away. They paid advantage. And it gets it round. Oh, he's paid it. Yeah, he didn't have that. Did not have that at all, Benny Hurrell. That's a moment. That's good. Slows it down. Streaky, we're out then, I thought.
Yeah, we were.
Benny Hurrell is in good hands. He comes out wide. He's looking for Lukey Pryor.
Nick Sherman gets in front.
Yeah, well played. Well played. Pretty hard ball to win off Lukey Pryor, that one.
And Shuey is a pretty good kick here. He'll definitely look for a good option.
He does. He puts it right into the corridor, sets it up.
Cameron can't quite complete the mark.
Well tackled. Just drops the ground. Tommy Rum comes out of it, puts it onto his left.
Dylan Cavett running hard at the ball.
Liam Newton puts himself right under that Conner's. Fantastic.
Wrapped up into tackle now.
What an effort from Liam then. He came from behind, put himself right under there because you were away there in the corridor, loose man. Selwood-esque.
And Dylan Cavett's going to take a rest, and Louis McDonald coming into the game, I see. But anyway, Benzi's got the ball out to Doling. Doling just pumps it in there.
Beautiful kick.
And what's that going to do? That's going to go all the way. You're beauty, Frog.
Yeah, well, a bit of experience there. One you had to get back.
We needed that goal. That's an important steadier.
I didn't toot too many toots and haulos around here. Did anyone come up from Streaky today?
I
didn't hear anything happen then.
There's a decent crowd here.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear too many supporters. They might be a bit in shock, I think, that Elliston are 2 points up.
Yeah, I think they're not going to celebrate too much until we've...
Until you've what?
Until we've got a bit of a lead up, I think.
Okay, not until you won the flag.
Well,
did that slip out or not?
I didn't say that.
No,
I did not say that.
You haven't got the T-shirts printed yet, mate.
No, we haven't.
Okay, then comes out to young Our favourite man in Dell Miller. He comes down deep into the forward line. Oh, it's a bit of a fumble there from Andrew, but he comes out to Carter, who kicked that goal. He's put it right into the position here, and it's bounced through for a point. Oh, better out than in there. I'm glad it wasn't a point. So deep into Rooster country here. It's going to be a big throw in. There's a lot of red jumpers in there. Gets thrown in. Andrew McLeod in the ruck, comes to ground, comes down to Adam Hull. He's had a lot of it this afternoon. He's back in there, Andrew McLeod.
No, chasing hard.
Bubba on his own. He's got someone out wide. Del Miller, always dangerous. Puts it on his boot, straight through the middle. Thank you very much. And there's the answerer from the mercurial Del Miller. And when he's around the footy, you know something's exciting's going to happen.
Always dangerous player.
Very dangerous. You look at those two old heads going back to the middle. Rumbelow, Miller, Williams and Newton. 4 big names. I'll just remind you, Feldy, while you were having those premiership T-shirts printed before, the Elliston Roosters have gone out to 7-8 to the Hawks 6-6.
Yeah, so we haven't printed the shirts. We're not going to...
I remember 6 years ago you had them printed when we come up here.
No, we didn't.
Oh, that was just a rumour then from down the coast, was it?
Oh, the opposition clubs always like to tell
us. I don't know. The word was out. You had them under the shirts ready to go.
No, we'd never done that.
Anyway, back to the middle. Let's get back serious. Enough joshing. Okay, we got... There's a bit of sledging going up here in the tower today. Elliston v Streaky.
Yeah, them frothies are starting to kick in for you, Ray.
No, I'm only on the half strengths. You know how it is.
Yep.
Okay, up she goes. Carter and Kelsey again.
Kelsey gets it down to Del Miller.
Kelsey comes out. I don't think he... Oh, he should have been pinged for that. Taking him a while to get up too, the big fella.
He's tackled as soon as he picked it up there.
Okay, well, let's know how the Army saw it down below. But anyway, up she goes again. Kelston Carter comes out to Liam. Liam Newton bangs it onto his foot, comes forward. He's got Smack O'Connell in the front, picks it. He keeps him out of it. He's hot on the trail. Locks it in. He's got to get rid of that. Oh, that was quick to go. He didn't let that go too far, did he? Jesus. Okay.
No, they didn't wait to see if it was going to come out.
No, I didn't even. It was coming out our way. I thought anyway. Up she goes. Big Tonks is held.
Sparky gets the ball, just bangs it on the boot.
Comes out. Rumbelow's got it. Oh, he's tackled. He's held that in. Oh my God, umpire.
Very quick to call it.
She's very quick again. There's a lot of red people down here not happy with that decision. Looked like he went to ground and held it under, but anyway, it comes out.
Straight down to Dylan Montgomery. He's held up straight away too.
The umpires have had a big influence on this game. They haven't let it flow too well. If there's a little tackle, it's ball up. Okay, up she goes again. Big Otis, he gets it forward. Kelsey
chasing it hard, he'll get there first.
Red jumpers everywhere though. Del Miller from behind, he drops it, comes in. It's a hot ball, well tackled again. And umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up.
Well, I didn't think that initial tackle was over the shoulder there. But
No, you can't pay that. Because,
I think the umpires were blindsided to it, in all fairness.
No, in all fairness, I think it was payback. Anyway, in we go, Gone Tree in there with a chance. He's got it, comes his way, he whacks it on his boot. It's gone, it's another Rooster goal. And the young colt, the young Gone Tree, has kicked one inside 30, son of Butch. What's going on here?
Down, he's sore. He's a sore boy.
Who's that?
Rossi Bascom.
What's happened here? Someone get... Dolling got him. He's yellow carded, is he? Yes, he's gone off. He's had a lot of warnings. Ross has been punched from behind by Mark Dolling, and he is getting booed off the park here. And you know what? It's not good to see in football. That is not good to see. He's getting booed off the ground here. Our captain's down on the ground here. He's been punched. He's been yellow carded. And there's another shot for goal. I agree with you here. And that's very average to see here. What do you say, Feldy?
Yeah, well, I didn't see what happened.
Well, I did. I saw Ross get punched from behind, and the captain, the coach, has gone off with a yellow card. A bit short of words, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure what to say about that. I know Frog can be a combative individual, but...
Now look at Ross, he's a tough man. He hasn't even got up yet. He's either got him in the family jewels.
Stevie Paul will take the kick.
Yeah, we need to... He's gone right back. He's gone right back to the centre here. He's going to take his full 30 metres. And there's some very angry supporters down here, I'll tell you. Anyway, Stevie coming in. Long way out. Puts it up. Oh, he's mongrelled that off to the left. Tonks is under it. There's red jumpers everywhere. This might fire the rooster right up. What happened then? And I'd say you're a man down for 10 minutes. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah. So that'll be most of the rest of this quarter, I'd say. So we really need to. The boys really need to dig in here and.
Comes to ground. No one even went up then.
No.
It comes out to Bubba. He's wrapped up.
No, we'll
Deep into. Geez, there's a few emotional people there. One sitting right beside you there, and I like to see that in footy.
Yeah.
Up she goes again. Deep in the rooster scoring section here, and it's all wrapped up. The Hawks have flooded back, haven't they?
Yeah, they need to really.
You can smell urgency here.
They need to really hold tight here for the.
Yeah, you're a man down and you're 2 goals down.
Just limit the damage.
And you got the coach, the captain on the bench. Okay, it comes out of the 50. We got Burgoyne chasing it, and we've got Dill Williams. He's got a lot in the tank, young Dill. He trains all year.
He's chasing it hard. He puts the tackle on and sees the ball out.
Streaky have done well here. They've slowed the rooster down.
Yeah, well, we just need to hold it up, not let them get. Like we said, we can't.
Okay, Otis in the ruck. He taps it out.
Really run away with this game here. So we need to. That ball's going to come out to Braden Holmes, but boundary line's coming.
Yeah, the rooster have got to take advantage of this and play into the corridor and use that extra man. We don't need it in that dead flank.
Well, they've used the extra man to kick behind play there. He's pushing up towards the contest now, though, I see. So we'll see what happens. Dylan Kelch gets the tackle in there, but the ball spills out, and it's going to be another ball up by the look of it.
Yeah, the game, there's been a momentum taken out of the game, I reckon, since that happened. Up she goes. Comes to ground, no one has a tap,
no one touched it,
and it'll be locked up again. Someone backs out of there, someone pretty keen to get on with the game. Up she goes. We've had about 5 ball-ups in about 3 minutes here, so Streaky have done well to just shut us down here because we're a man up, as you know. Up she goes. Otis gets the tap, comes down
to Carter, and he'll be wrapped up as well.
Oh, he's still going to. Sometimes they let it go on a bit then. Okay, Sheep Warming has got it.
Yeah. And
he's going to take the tap here.
They're barking instructions, I see.
Yeah, there's a few nervous Hawks out there, as he does so well. Tommy Rum attacks it, front on, gets pushed in the back, I think. Oh, what's he called? I didn't see that one.
Oh, I didn't see what he called. But that's Shuey's got up pretty ginger there. And he's going to take his time and look for...
He's going to slow this right down. The Rooster have got to come back pretty hard here and utilise this.
That's 3/4 time.
That is 3/4 time. What a quarter that was. What a quarter that was.
Yes, the Roosters came out to play.
3 goals down at half time. They went in there and the feeling in the rooms was electric. We knew something was going to happen because they're so capable of whacking on 4 at a time, 5 at a time. Came out and they did exactly that, Feldy. They, I don't think you scored, did you? A goal?
No, we kicked a goal.
You did wet one in the
Mark kicked that one from just outside 50.
Mark, oh, okay, yeah, that was it. Well, I forgot about that. Anyway, the Rooster came out and then a bit of controversy there. Ross Baskin got fell down behind play.
Bit of an altercation there. So.
And I say that was probably because Streaker was feeling a bit of pressure, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, potentially. Don't really know what went on in the lead up to that.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure though. You hadn't scored and we'd come from behind. The army below were on fire. There was a lot of decibels below us here. And if you have a look out on the ground now, you've probably got 200 people surrounding the Rooster hut.
Yeah, quite a big crowd there.
And there's some feeling out there.
Bit of a crowd gathering over in front of the Hawks there. They've got to gather on the boundary line because
they've got to gather.
Frog's obviously off the ground.
Yeah, he'd probably have another 5 minutes, would he?
Yeah, probably. Daryl will be able to tell us there. How long's Frog been off?
But I'm just looking down here in Elliston huddle, and there's a bit of a feeling.
Yeah, so he's still got another 7.5 minutes.
That's a big 7.5 minutes in a game of footy. Righto, okay. Well, if we just have a little look here, there's the Elliston mob have got their nose in front, and there's a lot of confidence down there, won't you say?
Yeah, they look up and about. There's quite excitable. The Hawks, although...
I'd be shell-shocked, I reckon.
No, they were still back.
You would not expect to be 2 goals down 3/4 time.
No, probably not from that position, but we'll back ourselves with this wind. We'll back out. I'd say the boys will back their fitness to be able to...
Oh, there's no doubt you're fit. There's no doubt you're fit.
The wind's changed.
The wind's changed.
It's going that way rather than straight up the ground. You know how it's going pretty much that way. I reckon it's going that way.
Well, that will go into our hands every day of the week. I did predict the wind would drop.
But I'd say the Hawks, especially the still.
What do you suggest? You need some moves. What would you do?
Need some moves.
How are you going to negate the loose man? There's going to be a loose man for 7.5 minutes.
Well, we've just got to lower our eyes and just hit that lead up, hit the short chip kicks, and just hold possession. Just not allow you guys to get a run on early in this last quarter. We've just got to control it, and we've really just got to find.
Well, you're a professional mob. I'm sure you'll come out and you'll have a really good crack at this because you're well coached, you're well trained.
Yeah,
you've got stars all over the ground.
We'll back our structure to win this game, and we'll just. I don't know. It's. Trying to think whether an Aidan Whitford maybe across half back and maybe play Dylan Kelch as a permanent forward could be a potential move.
Well, that's a panic manoeuvre, I reckon, to take Kelce out of the ruck, mate. You know, Otis will rip him up.
Well,
he's a.
Well,
it's only,
when in the round 12 game, Ryan Hicks did a pretty good job against Otis there that day, and he will. I don't think Otis will keep up with him around the ground. And Dylan Kelch.
Yeah, but you had your nose ahead then. You're not behind. You're behind now.
Well, Beansy did it all day that day, and I just think that Dylan Kelch is roaming around in that forward line, one out. There's going to be some nervous. There'll be some very nervous Elliston defenders. So that's a potential.
But right
move.
now, I reckon the nerves are on the Hawks, and the Roosters have got the sniff. So let's just see what happens. Streaky have broken early, so they've left the huddle early.
Yeah, they keep their message short, sharp, and shiny, and just let's get back to it.
And there's Elliston are bunched up. They're obviously Sleepy's given them he's got the coaster out, he's got the beer coaster out.
Elliston do like to have long huddles.
Well, we've got to get the breath back, mate. We don't train as much as you. You have a look at the league around and we've got a lot of kind cutter, Warren Boo people there.
Quite a few Wirrulla people. I want to see a number of Wirrulla B-grade players there.
And there goes the roar. Geez, that is a very confident roar. They know they've got a sniff. They know, can this history repeat? 6 years on, Wirrulla. Elliston v Streaky. Well, 20 minutes we'll know.
20 minutes we will. Might get them other beers out, do you reckon?
Never drink while I'm on the job, mate.
Well, I can see that's not the truth.
Hey, a bit of nerves coming in there, I reckon.
Once they start sliding down, they tend to slide down pretty easy.
Yeah, well, you know the old slow, drink and drive safely. Let's hope we're in the Port Kenny pub in an hour celebrating this. But anyway, here we go, Feldy. We're about to put the ball down.
Hopefully we're bringing an A-grade flag back to the Streaky Bay Community Complex, along with the other ones we've won today.
Yeah, well, we won't preempt anything because Elliston are 8-8-56 and the Hawks are 6-6-42. Otis Carter. Oh, yeah, you're right. Kelce's gone forward, has he?
No, that's Kelce.
Oh, no, Kelce. Yeah.
No, it's Kelce in the ruck.
Okay, up they go. Kelce gets it decisively. Oh, he's picked something out here.
Jake McAvoy's been held there, he's called. Yes, Jake McAvoy, Sticker's got the ball.
It's another ticky one, I reckon. I hope this game doesn't get over-umpired today, that's all I can say. Out she goes.
And Beansy's going to get on the end of this one.
Oh no, a beautiful fist from Lukey Pryor there.
Well done.
He's a hardened defender, Lukey Pryor. And he punched, what's that one out of bounds? I thought and she comes right in. Otis and Kelce comes out to Liam, across to Ross. He's lifting himself. Bubba Williams has got it. He's going to get Paul, Great Shepherd. Comes out and man on man here. Carter out.
Hainesy's going to end up with the ball.
Lucky bounce there, gets it out, and that's it comes back. We've got a loose one here. And we've got Gone Tree. Oh, he's hatched that one. Anyway, it comes back to his cousin. Bubba Williams across to Stevie. Stevie Paul chips it out. Oh, in the back to Smacko, not paid.
And he's wrapped up in a tackle, and that'll be another ball up.
You did see that one there. I thought that was a little bit in the back, but there you go.
Yeah, I thought Kelce just go across to the spoil, but...
Anyway, up she goes again. Kelce v Carter. It's been a good tussle, hasn't it, all day?
Picked up, and which way does it end up coming out?
It's not coming out. That one's all tied up. Anyway, it's back in the middle, and it's all locked up again.
Another ball up. That's just 3 in a row, 4 in a row.
Yeah, no, it's all tied up, and that's going your way because we got a loose man, as you know. Yeah. Carter and Kelce at it again. What happened there?
Ball was knocked out as he went to get tackled. Out the back is Haynes, he knocks it down, and then Jack Lovegrove's going to compete for this mark.
And Stevie Paul, once again, he's got a loose man over. I'll tell you what.
Tips it back into Burgoyne.
Hats off to Streaky. We haven't kicked a goal since Dolling went off. Yep. So you've really wrapped this up.
Bunga's got to chase hard.
Comes over to Lukey Pryor. Lukey steadies. He's got Ross Bascom on if he wants him. He's going to go back to Steaky Paul. Oh, he's mongrelled that off the side of the boot, put Stevie on a bit of a pressure, but he's a cool
Zach Lovegrove, oh yeah, he still had a fair bit of space there.
Yeah, and it comes back to Adam Hurrell, who just looked like he pulled up.
He's a bit proppy there.
He's done a little hammy there.
He's done a bit of hammy, or has he turned an ankle or something? Oh, Dylan Montgomery getting over top of Otis Carter there.
Yeah, that's a big win. That is a huge win, and I'm looking behind play, and Adam Hurrell is not looking good. No. He's either done a hammy or rolled an ankle. It's going to come out this way. Big fish from Dill Williams. Comes to Kelshie.
Dylan Kelshie sort of had it and then lost it. And it's
a big frame to get over a footy, but it does pretty well. It's all locked up in your forward line, and this is a big play. I'm just keeping my eye on Adam Hurrell because he'd be a big out if he has to come off. I don't see the runner going out. Anyway, it's down that way. It comes out to young Burgon. He goes across goal here. He handballs out. He's got Stevie Paul who goes Shepherd's well, and he's put down behind play. He's put down big time, Stevie Paul. Umpire didn't see that. Anyway, there's a fish getting thrown. It's all on here, and Monkey's got 4 surrounding him. He's pushed in the back. Gets rid of that.
Knocks the ball out.
Stevie Paul's only just got up. Comes out to Kelsh on his own. Oh. There was a bit in that behind play. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see it.
That was a bit on. Stevie Paul was fell behind play. It's good to see he didn't lose his cool too. Very professional. Anyway, young Dylan Kelsh has got it. This is a huge kick in the context of the game. The distance won't be a problem.
Well, we'll see about that, but he gets it up. Well, he gets underneath it.
He's mongrelled that.
He does kick.
I think that could be on the full, is it?
No, he's just snuck in for a point.
We've got Benny Hurrell. He's just slowed proceedings down. He's got Brody Kenny out wide, and he's looked for him. Up she comes. It's high in the air here. Underneath it.
Ball comes to ground.
It comes to ground. Tapped out. Joey Burgon, he can't take it. Jeez, he's a sleek machine, isn't he, the young McAvoy?
Quick recovery. Oh, that's a good, strong contested mark by Cody Colong. He'll run into an open goal and give the Hawks back within 5 points.
Oh, young Geordie Newton's appealing for the free. But
7 points, sorry. Hawks are back within 7 points.
Yeah, no, that was a big goal. A big goal.
Yeah, much needed.
There was,
and I would remind you that since Doling's been off, Elliston still haven't kicked a goal.
Yeah, I know. We haven't taken advantage of this situation at all. The Hawks have done well, and what they've done, I believe, is they just slowed it down and just gone to contest to contest. They haven't let us get out wide. They haven't let us play our flow-on game, which we're famous for. So it's back to the momentum's got to come back to us now if we're going to take this flag home today. We need to capitalise.
Hawks really need to get moving now and get next couple. But try and bring this.
I think you've had a big win here to get that goal length. That was a huge win.
It's important, very important goal.
This is a big. What do we say? 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes, yeah.
2.5 minutes before Dolan comes back on. All wrapped up in the tackle.
And the reaction will be interesting to see the reaction when he does come back on. There'll be a pretty loud.
We'll see where the crowd.
We won't need to be looking to watch it. We'll hear it.
Yeah, I know, and let's hope the Roosters can.
Aiden Whipper's going to run hard this ball. He's going to tap it out in front of Joe.
Stevie Paul comes hard out. He's tackled the Rudog. In he comes.
Corey Cabot.
Oh, Joey Burgon snuck us that out. That's a bit of a throw. He didn't see it. Stevie Paul goes in.
Good tackle by Braden.
Jeez, it's tough in there, isn't it? This is a big 5 minutes of footy coming up here. It's a big 5 minutes. You got the Indigenous fellas all in there. We got Burgons, the Carters, and the Millers. Up she goes.
Dylan Kelsh, the Carter wins it though.
Comes out. Oh, Liam Newton, strong as ever. Across to Rossi Baskin, chips it in. 1-on-1 here. Andrew Mack, he gets it out. Bubba Williams puts it in. It's going to go deep. It comes down. Tonks has got it. It's all wrapped up. It's physical. Can't pick it. Red one. It goes down. Everyone wants it. Oh, it comes out to Streaky. Huge play. Brody Kenny, punch from behind. Comes in. Adam Hurrell. No, it's Carter. It's smothered.
Dragged him down in the tackle.
And he's paid that.
Kirkmon. And he's hurt himself doing it. He's slow getting up. He's hurt himself.
He paid that holding the ball, did he?
He paid that holding the ball. No, he had him. He had taken a few steps and Kirk dragged him down. He's slow to get up.
He's a tough kid. He'll be right. Well, he looks a bit proppy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's not sure what he's done there.
He's got that. Yeah, it could be the shoulder. that left arm, that right arm, no. Still pointing, he's still directing traffic. I think it looks all right.
Oh, yeah, he'll have
chipped
plenty
it
to
back.
say, don't worry about that.
Right.
You won't keep him quiet on the footy field.
Anyway, they've gone really defensive here, Streaky. Gone back to the full-back position. Chipped it out wide. Yeah, great skills.
In the back pocket.
Elliston have really got to put the foot down here, because when Mark comes back on, it's game on, isn't it?
It is. It is, and you can bet he'll be fired up, ready to.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
In the last
but
15 minutes or so.
And Brody Kenny's got it. Normally runs off in situations like this. No one down there.
He knew he was surrounded by Hawks.
He's put it right into the action zone. Tonks will overrun that. Again. Comes down. Smacko O'Connell. Smacko O'Connell. Yep. And we got Dylan. Back to Burgoyne. He's straight away. It's hot in there, isn't it? The Rooster can't get any space. 7-7 plays 8-8. Elliston by 7 points.
There too.
What? Another one.
Must have been Shannon Haynes. Pop it up to Cam Mont.
Must have been for what?
Cam Mont goes, flies for a hanger, but doesn't bring it down.
Tommy Rum's got it, screws it back.
Good
That's
effort
a good
to get the kick away there down the line.
And it gets rushed over the line.
Across the line.
Geez, I tell you what, it's quiet down here.
Mark Dolling's waiting to come back on, you'll see here. He can only be seconds away.
And Mr. Popular's coming back on. And it comes
back.
back.
Going to end up with this ball. What's he going to do? He handballs it forward to Holmesy. Holmesy kicks it down the line.
It's a screw. And Liam Newton, he just holds it up for the Roosters at number 3. He's got Stevie Paul on in the middle, and he'll run off.
No, he won't. Witters gets there to hold him up on the mark.
Comes out wide. Jay Bubba Williams from behind. He marks on his chest. He swings onto that famous left foot. Bangs it in. Who's got it? Comes down to Jordan Newton. He squeals onto his foot. Back to Tonks. Who's got? No, it's not Tonks. It was Smacko O'Connell. That was an opportunity gone missing. That was an opportunity gone missing.
Didn't see him come back on, but
he snuck on. He had the security surrounded by him too. Anyway,
he's out there. He's trying to get into the right position.
He's directing traffic already.
Montgomery will end up with this kick in. Has to go back, forced to go back and hold it up.
Hopefully Sleepy's noticed where he is, because he needs to pick.
And that ends up, goes to Derek Freeman. Derek will chip it out wide to Corey Cabot. He'll have to hold up.
What are we, 10 minutes in, you think?
Yeah, not quite. Oh, a bit close to that now.
All right, 10 minutes in the last quarter. 8-9 Elliston, 7-7 the Hawks. Oh, he's topped it up. And Tommy Rum's got a sniff. Non-preferred. Oh, there's blue jumpers everywhere there.
And that's Dylan Mont, gets back and takes a saving mark once again.
I can feel, I just got a feeling, even though the Dominic's back on, the Rooster might lift here, because it didn't do us any favours at all having that loose man on. Comes to Stevie Paul. He's got him around the head. That was all over his head, but not sided. Comes out to Liam Newton. Tonks under this one. Tonks one hand. Comes to ground. Stickers. Is Streaky out. Mungles it forward. And we got Dylan Williams. Bad bounce. Comes to Liam Newton. Brody Kenny's got it. Goes in. He's tackled hard and taken to ground. Umpire says, give it to me. Oh, there's a skirmish here. Benny Harrell
and Braden Holmes having a bit of go.
Well, it's a grand final. It's a grand final. Humpy puts it up. That stops everything. Oh, Bubba Williams runs onto it. He's got someone on here. He's got Del Williams.
Went for that, but Dell's ended up with it.
Yep, Del Williams. He's got Del Miller. Sorry, he's got someone on here. Gone Tree. No, Jordan Newton. Centre half forward. He's just asking for Tonks to come out here. No, he's put it up.
He puts it up all right.
Yeah, well, all day. Can he pull one in? He hasn't been able to get the hands on it today.
Sparky's just come over top of him in the fist every time.
Yeah, no, it's been predictable, hasn't it? And it's back in the Rooster camp. It's mongrel forward. Carter, that's gone. Oh, jeez, the crowd rose in front of me then. They thought it was on.
Yeah, it was
anyway,
close, no doubt.
Let's have a score check here. We got 8 goals, 10 Elliston, 7 goals, 7 the Hawks. They're gone right up the middle. And a beautiful kick it is too. Dylan Williams at the foot of the ball. He's got it. He's tackled. He's put down. In comes Roscoe Bascom across beautifully to Lukey Pryor. Goes on the left foot. Real wide. This is a big play here. Burgoyne and Williams. Burgoyne kicks it up. Oh, well played, Streaky. Kelsey and Carter. Comes to ground. I think Otis got that one. It comes out to the Kelsey's got it. He puts it forward. Roosters got one back here. That's ever reliable Liam Newton. He props, he turns. Yeah, they have too. Well coached. We got it. Mongrel looks out here. The Roosters just stopped then. There was it. 3. Anyway, Williams out. Yeah, Bubba's got it out to Burgoyne. Burgoyne, loose man here. Del Williams. Del Miller. Del Miller's got someone else on. He's got the Carter. Centre half forward. Brody Kenny's on his own. Oh, he's jumped. Kirkmont gets into the play. Just put himself in the hole. Otis has picked it up. Number 29 puts it into the pocket. Jordy Newton. Tonks. No, it's going to stay in play. Can the big fella pick it up? He puts it back into play and out of bounds.
Running out.
Oh, jeez, it's tense. No?
Don't know which way this game's going to go at this stage, Peter. It could still go either way. But
it could. The Rooster need the next goal. Comes out with it. Dolling puts it onto his foot.
But once again, the Roosters have got the number back.
Yeah, but it's man on man here. Tommy Rum and Zach, the old fella and the young fella. Tom goes to ground. He comes back up.
He's held it up.
Has he held that in? I reckon he held that in. Oh, he dragged that in every day of the week.
Yeah, he did kind of drag it in a bit there, but...
So you're admitting that one was our way? Anyway, up she goes again.
And who's going to end up with it? No, it's going
to come out. Brody Kenny puts his foot in there. Oh, he's legged him and he's pulled him down.
He's diving at the ball there. And
no, he legged Brody. And he has not moved. Who is that? He went in and went low.
Yeah, he went dove in at the ball and the Rooster player came over the top. Being paid below the knee contact, I believe.
Yeah, to the Rooster.
Yep.
I saw it the other way. I thought he was going and he went straight for the legs. That's Brody Kenny. That'll be a big miss.
No, he hobbles away.
Yeah, no, he's going to have to give this off to Dell. Yeah, definitely legged there. He's not well, is he? Proppy.
No, he's very proppy.
You'd think someone would take the... Let's see how he goes with this. Yeah, no, he's... Gone tree flies, Otis flies, it comes to ground. They did too. But hang on, Dell's got it. He's out to the young Burgoyne here. Watch him put on the burners here. Young Joey Burgoyne. Can he win the game for the Roosters? He handballs it in. He puts it to Carter. He shanked it. Oh my God!
That could have been the sealer.
That would have been not the sealer, but just put a little nail in that coffin. Oh, Otis. I mean, sorry, young Burgoyne. He had it then. He was unselfish and he handed it off.
And he goes the barrel down the
middle. He does too, which you've got to at this stage of the game because it's right down to the wire now.
Roosters just seem to have more numbers around the fall of the ball.
Even though you got your 18 back out there, it looks like it's gone our way again. Which it's funny how the game goes, isn't it? You're a man up and nothing happens, and then all of a sudden 18 are back and looks like we got the loose man. Ball goes up in the middle. Carter and Kelsey again. It's hot in there, and out it comes Liam Newton, tough as usual. Brody Kenny, he's come good.
Corey Cabot's chasing hard though.
It didn't bounce his way, did it?
Yes, and he held him up there, and that's going to be another.
And that's Gorney Tree. Tough little fella, that one. Anyway, I can hear the Rooster Army urging them on down here. They can smell something. And then Stevie Paul read that well. Comes out to Liam. Over to Brody. Brody Kenny chips it in. Who's he got? He's got Biscuit Baskin. He does too.
That's what he should have taken.
Oh, he's held off the ball.
He kind of was, but...
It kind of was. Oh my God. He was taken right off the ball. Umpire didn't see.
He kind of half had the ball there and half didn't.
What's the time?
5 minutes. 5 minutes left.
To go.
5.5 to
5.5 minutes left in the 2018 Grand Final. 8-11 plays 7-7. Yep. It's going to go down to the wire here. Brody Kenny, it's on here. It's gone. Oh, what a bounce.
Knocked across.
Oh my God, that'd go in every day of the week, wouldn't it? Every day of the week, and it spun on the apex and went backwards.
Yeah, that's the old oval ball can do that. Mark Dillon's going to get it on the end. He's dropped the mark.
He's dropped the mark.
That's unusual for him.
It is. The Rolls Royce dropped the mark. It comes out. Jeez, you wouldn't have read about that bounce. Anyway,
and Braden Holmes end up with the ball.
Comes out here, man on man. Can Benny Hurrell? Oh, loose man, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Joey McGinnis going to run in and kick another goal. And it's back to
4 points.
Back to a 5-point ball game.
5-point game. How the game can change when the Rooster was about to seal it.
Yep, one bounce the other way.
And there you go.
Yep, bounce. It's turned on the bounce of a ball on there.
Well, that's footy.
That is, it's footy.
So we've got a real game on a grand final on our hands here. We've been told by the timekeepers just a little under 5 minutes to go.
Yes.
8 goals, 12, Elliston 60. The Hawks, 8-7, 55. Can the underdogs hang on to the lead?
Can the Hawks finish strongly? They're going to back themselves to be the fitter side here. Can they run it over top?
It'll be emotional if the Rooster gets up here. It comes out to Liam Newton, down to half forward. Monkey! The monkey! The excitement machine. He puts it up to his mate Tonks. And Tonks has grabbed one. He had to get one. And he's come good, the big fella. He's come good, and look, the Rooster Army have risen down here.
First time all day, Sparky hasn't managed to get that fist.
Yeah, well, that's a law of averages, mate. It's got to go in, and Tonks has got great hands, and he can kick a goal too. This will bring the house down if he gets this. He's
Tough
just
angle from here with
it
his
is.
breeze.
He puts it up. It looks good off the
Oh.
boot. The umpire doesn't move. And there's the answer, ladies and gentlemen. There's the answer. The music's playing. Oh my God, that was a good quarter. That was a great goal from Tonks. He's been well held all day, but as good players do in grand finals, they come up when they're needed, and that was a great kick.
That was a big grab. That was a big grab.
And the way he kicked
from
that,
was it Tommy Rumbelow on the half-forward flank here?
was too, but I'll tell you what, he kicked that from inside the boundary, and he's a fisherman, so he read the wind well, and a surfer, and he let that nor'wester just curve it through.
Yeah. I think it's more of a sou'wester to wester there.
Oh, it depends what beer you're drinking, Feldy. I think you're on the full strength,
Mark
mate.
Nolan gets it to Cam Mont, can't take it with him.
Del Miller's got it well taken.
He's right back with tackle.
And Streaky appealing for a hold in the ball here. I think they're a bit worried. It's Carter and Kelch again.
Two big men once again.
Up they go. Carter gets it.
Ends up with Mark.
It does too, but he's held. Goes to young Burgoyne. He's got it out here. He's out the excitement machine. It comes out to Biscuit Bascom. Biscuit Bascom. He's got him too. Biscuit gets away. Oh, hang on. He's got it. Oh, he did too. He was under a lot of pressure, the Biscuit. And he's surrounded by the faithful there. Everyone's urging him on. I've got Adam Howell ready to come back on. That's good news for the Rooster.
Ends up with Cam Mont.
It does. He's well tackled.
Kick out, but
Here comes Liam Newton. He's going to be hard at it. Oh, he's hit high too. He's hit high. And young Burgoyne puts it forward. Who we got? Gorney Tree. Tackle.
Yeah, Braden Holmes ends up with it. Taps it forward
Stevie
towards
Paul.
Lovegrove direction, ends up. Oh,
And Tommy Rum.
with him.
He's got him.
But Zach gets it on the boat.
Man on man here. Dylan Williams, big call. Young Williams, he's got it. He's tackled, goes to ground. It's a big game on here. Loose man if he gets out. Dolling's gone forward. Roosters are out. He's got Gauntree alone out here on the wing. He goes for the shepherd instead. It lets young Liam Newton in on the left foot. Doesn't matter what foot, he'll kick him either way. Tonks has got another one, has he? Oh,
He comes to ground. Hainsey, I think, gets the
didn't
kick out
pay the over the shoulder. Oh, and the
forward,
umpire's
paid
gone.
downfield.
What's happened
Paid
here?
downfield. He's paid it downfield, free kick.
I didn't see that.
It must have been a late hit on Shannon Haynes there. Late hit. So
I just hope
free
the
kick.
umpires don't come into this game in the last 3 minutes.
Zach Lovegrove. So he's got the ball just forward to centre.
Oh, he's put in the man on the mark. And now he's done it. He's put a hospital ball kick. The young fella was a bit
Cam
nervous.
Mont runs at him, yes.
Grand finals will do that, mate. They'll do that, mate. The Roosters runners out there tell him just to slow down, settle it down. Young Jungles Newton, he's got two boys playing out there today. He's running for us today.
What's that, Dale?
How many to go? 1 minute 53. Brewdog, 1 minute 53. 2 minutes? Get out there.
Yeah, well,
2 minutes to go in the 2:18 grand final.
I just can't see the Hawks getting the 2 goals in that time.
Oh, you never know, mate. No, don't write them off yet. They are a slick machine, I'll tell you. But I can see some excited people below me here as the Roosters go forward again. Tonks comes out to meet it. It's going to bounce over to Carter. What? The umpie's blowing the whistle? He's given him another one to Streaky.
One to Tyson Montgomery.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Anyway, out she goes.
Out to Hainsey. Hainsey will have a run here. He'll take the game on. He's got to. He's got no option. Puts it down the line. And
loose men back though. Dylan Williams. Dylan Williams is cool in the situation. Who's got it? Liam Newton. Has he got it? Yeah, he's got it.
He goes straight to Otis.
Otis Carter, and he'll hold things up, I reckon. He'll hold procedures up. He'll milk the clock. The Roosters can smell another grand final win here at Wirrulla. I can smell it too. There's a minute left. Gorney Tree's got it. Here's milking time. And in the back, if not the mark. And that's Jordan Newton, the runner out there, his dad. He's telling everyone to slow it down. We're under a minute here at the hangar. I'll tell you what, they're going to go wild.
Kicks to the contest, kicks long to the contest.
Comes out the back. Roosters on, Joey Burgoyne. No,
it's going to get held up.
It's held up too.
No, it's not. It keeps bobbling around.
It does too. It's held in. Burgoyne's in there again. He doesn't give up. Goes to ground. Comes back to him.
Ends up Scotty Mont.
Does too. Into Dolling. Goes over his head. Into Geordie Newton. Bombs it forward with a big screwy. Tonks has got this one. Tonks has got this one, ladies and gentlemen. And the Rooster Army rises. That's it, boys. It's in the bag. And there you have it. There you have it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Roosters have repeated history here at Wirrulla. And it's a come-from-behind victory, ladies and gentlemen, and controversy all day too. So history repeats. 6 years on, Elliston v Streaky Bay, and the cup's going back to Rooster Park. Oh, I'm excited.
Thank you.
I got to go down. Here's your mic.
Oh, there you go. Thanks very much, brother. Great game, mate.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
That was me 2020. Pressure. No, I was 30. Defense. Yeah. Had nothing to do with 30 minutes started. Yeah, 22 years. Yeah, boys! Yeah! Woo! Rock it on!
So there you go, Elliston premiers in 2018, Heck of a grand final. See you next year.